mixed martial a-holes. MMA-holes, 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 MMA-holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-holes, 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 MMA-holes.
No way.
Oh!
Unite, friends! Tough 25, Episode 3 recap with the MMA-HOLE. All right. MMA-holes. What's going on, friends? What's going on, family? I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone is
Wonderful.
Chris, where the fuck did your beer go? Where did it go? Oh my god, it fell off my face. And now I'm here live with you guys, the MMA-holes, on a Wednesday night. Well, it's a late Wednesday night. It's a recap show for Tough 25. That's right, Tough 25. What's it called? Redemptions, Episode 3 in the books. And we're going to talk about it. Now, the beginning started off all funky. It looks like it's smooth and sexy and swole right now. I see all of you guys. I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone's great. Let's look into the chat. Let's see who's here. And then we'll get the party started. So this is how this show is going to go. Live from the Queen Studios, inside the bricks. We are here. We're going to talk about Tough 25. Then we're going to do topics. We're going to talk to you guys. We're going to sing. We're going to dance. And we're going to lick my balls. Right?
Lick my balls.
That's right. We're going to lick my balls. All right, guys, check it out in the chat room. Look at this. We got 960 subscribers. Someone subscribed as soon as we were jumping on. That's good. That's wonderful, wonderful. 13 likes already. So that means this. Uh-oh. Ah! Joe, dance.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. All right, Joe Rogan. Thank you for the song. It's very nice and wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for the 14 likes. Tonight, it's going to be a swole, sexy one as my chat is fucked up. Let's fix this up. Here we go. Woo. Yeah, let's fix you up. That's nice. Looking good now. All right, let's look in here. Let's see who we got. Oh, my God, J. Smooth Craig Lee. Wonderful, wonderful. Frank Santiago. We're going to talk about him. He bought a MMA-holes t-shirt, and he is wonderful, wonderful. Look at these guys. Oh, my God. Eddie Manster. Brian Roiger. Olympia Lowlife. No! Motherfucker, son of a bitch. No. That's right. The beard is gone. What's good? What's happening, MMA-holes? I am hired in the Diaz Brothers' Nightbot. J Money, Brother Money. Look at you guys. All right, guys. Here we go. Craig, he says, Chris, peace, my brother. And peace be with you, too, as well. Sup, Smooth? Sup, Money? J Money's here as well, live from the sex shop. All right. Let's do this, guys. We got the party going and flowing. So let's talk about it. Tough 25, Episode 3. Let me know, did you guys watch the episode? What did you think of the episode? I am going to recap Episode number 3, Tough 25. Now, the season has been a lot of meh. I said I liked the second episode better than the first episode because it was an hour shorter. So now you get to find out, what do I think of Episode number 3? Okay, so we had Mehdi Baghdad versus Jesse Taylor, okay? Baghdad was the red corner. Cody was his coach. Jesse had TJ and Team Blue. That's how it went down on episode number 3. Now, it was the same formula as every other Tough episode so far. It pretty much goes like this. First 15 minutes, they introduce both fighters, okay? Little Baghdad, little Taylor. But the same time that they were talking about the two fighters, they went back and forth a little bit, first 15 minutes. Chris was looking for his remote because the remote fell into the couch. So as these guys were being introduced, Chris was digging through his couch looking for his little Fire Stick remote. And it wasn't wonderful. But I have to say, I think looking for my remote might have been more exciting than those 15 minutes of the those two fighters. All right. The second segment, they talked about that guy, Mehdi Baghdad, okay? Now, this is where they kind of got me a little bit. They did a little backstory on him. He used to fight at 155 in the Ultimate Fighter the first time around, his first run with the Conor McGregor Ultimate Fighter. And now he's fighting at 170. So he felt like it was like too much of a weight cut getting to that 155. It's just too draining for him. So he decided to fight at 170. He feels good. He feels swole. He left all his family and friends 10 years ago, and now he's in the U.S. chasing his dream. So now you find out about this Mehdi guy, this Mehdi Baghdad. And I have to say, I'll give them credit for this one. The Mehdi recap, it was really quick. It was sexy. And I have to think, I was like, you know what? I kind of like this guy. Seems like a nice guy, a nice little story. He's really chasing his dream. I'm into it. Okay, good. I liked his backstory. Then we got into Jesse, okay? He talked about how he fought for custody of his kids, okay? And he couldn't get custody of his kids, and he's getting all teary-eyed. And then the music, the dramatic music. Then he spent time with his kids, and then the happy music, the goofy music as they throw a football on top of there, this and that. And the weird part about his little backstory thing was the Baghdad was kind of followed around with a camera, you know, kind of produced. And the Taylor one was kind of vlog style. He was holding the camera up and he was kind of vlogging himself. It was like their budget was too low and they gave him a camera and they're like, okay, film yourself. We don't care about you. You film yourself. So he's holding up his phone. I don't know, it looked like a shit camera. It's like the Ultimate Fighter. I mean, you're cutting corners here. You have to hold up a cell phone and film this poor guy's segment. And he's like this, filming, and his kids were fucking brats. And that's when it started to lose me. The Taylor segment, I felt detached. Not that the guy was a bad guy or anything like that, but I just kind of lost interest in that part of the show. And that's when it started going downhill for me. Now, they had the weigh-ins right after that. After they spent time with the kids, they had the Mehdi backstory. You know, they do the same thing. They have one fighter's backstory, commercial. Another fighter's story, commercial. So now it's time for the weigh-ins. They both weighed in at 170 when Jesse was 171. No biggie. Okay. The thing is with this one is Jesse Taylor looked a lot bigger, a lot more muscular, and just looked like a way bigger fighter. I know Baghdad was fighting at 155, came up at 170, but you look at both fighters and right off the bat, I'm like, oh man, if this guy's a wrestler, how is this going to play out? Well, we'll talk about that. The fight started at 10:40 p.m. Now, I always say this with the Ultimate Fighters. You kind of know where the fight's going to go or how it's going to finish by what time the fight starts. Last week, the fight started at 10:50 p.m., okay? And you knew it was going to be a first rounder. 10:50 p.m., yeah, the thing's going to end in the first round. Let's just say that. 10:40 p.m., all right, we have a two-rounder. Because it's not going to a third round. So now whoever wins the first round and slides through it's just going to be a two-round fight, no matter what. First round, Taylor was grinding the shit out of Baghdad. All right, it was just like a total domination. He was on top of him, passing. He was moving around at will. The bigger man prevailed. Every time he shot, got down, it was there. It was there the whole time. And Baghdad didn't have a chance. He really didn't have a chance. So first round, that was it. Over. Definitely was a Taylor round. You could even say that round was like a 10-8 round. I mean, it was complete domination by Taylor in that round. The bigger man prevailed. Round two, Baghdad tagged him twice. Popped Taylor. Good clean shots. Didn't bother Taylor. Taylor went right through. Takedowns. Boom, boom. Threw him around like a rag doll. The bigger man took control of that fight. And it was very easy decision by Taylor. Taylor gets the win. And that's it. That's the fight. So now you get through this episode. You get up to 10:40 p.m. You see 2 rounds of just total domination on the ground. Now, I don't like to bash a show or bash a fight because it was total ground domination. I appreciate total ground domination. It's just the show as a whole was just Ultimate Fighter. It's the same shit. A lot of waste of time. 10:40, we finally get to the fight, and then you get a 2 round of just total domination. It's a waste. It's a waste of time. So after that, they had the dramatic recap. And when I say dramatic, I mean the dramatic recap. There was no drama. The recap was just completely lopsided. Then they had completely awkward trash talking. You had Cody, you got TJ in the back looking at each other, forced. It was almost like the producer was like, all right, guys, now it's time for you guys to talk some shit. Let's go. That's pretty much what that was. And they're like, yeah, you suck, and yeah, you suck. Where you suck. And it was just, blah, show over. And that was it. Tough 25, episode 2. The first one I gave a 3. The second one I gave a 4 because it was shorter. This one back to the 3. It was bad. There was one part, like I said, one backstory with Baghdad that I actually was kind of into it. And then it was all downhill. What do you guys give it? Tough 25, episode 3. 1 out of 10, 10 being the best. What do you guys rate it? Let me know right now. We're going to take it to the chat. We have 25 swole people watching the MMA-HOLES live. Now remember, guys, this is the best show on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, do it right fucking now because we said so. One more like, and we get the song. Let's see what you guys thought of Tough 25. Just meh. 3 in a row of just menace. A lot of meh. Ugh. I just want to shake it out. Fap says baby Donald Trump.
Wonderful.
Look at that avatar. I don't know if you guys could see that, but in the chat, baby Donald Trump is just fapping away, and it's just an amazing avatar. I love that. Craig Lee says, at Jason Smith. Show enough. High time, says Jay Smooth. That's right. Smoke him if you got him. Tough ain't going anywhere. Dana is sold on it, says Brian Roger. I'm about to come. All right, keep going. Keep tugging. Tim F says, I won't watch it. Tim, I'm telling you, man. Seriously, I try to sit there, and I try to, really give it a shot. I always complain about Tough, and I don't complain about Tough because I fast forward to the fights every single season. This one, I'm like, let me give it a shot. There's a lot of people talking about it, and why not have a recap show and talk to you guys? But, nah, I don't know. Squeak, says Olympia Lowlife. Is that my chair? Because my chair is fucking squeaking like a motherfucker. Show us your wiener, faggot.
Wonderful.
I'll show you in, let's see, at 11:30 Eastern time. My dick will come out and I'll spray all over you. Jay Smooth says, Tough can lick my balls. And that's right. You say it, I play
Lick
it.
my balls.
That's right. Thank you, Vandalay. Give it an 8. I like the whole show and the scenes around Vegas. So Brian Roger gives it a fucking 8. What the hell is he smoking? An 8. A fucking 8? Oh my God, Brian. Oh my God. So there you go. At least someone likes it. Never saw that show. Olympia, listen. It's a tough one to watch. Next season sounds better already. Next season, and what Anthony Hilliard is talking about, is the 125 women's class. Yes, I was going to break that news after this whole little rant, but yeah, next season is at the end of the year, it looks like they're doing it, or maybe summertime, who fucking knows. But it's going to be the 125-pound weight class is going to be announced, and a champ will rise out of the ladies. So, yeah, I guess. I don't know. At least you could look at some ladies, I guess. Baby Donald Trump is fapping again. Good for you. Marilyn. Jesus called you Marilyn, and now I'm calling you Marilyn again. Didn't see it, but based on your comments, I don't think I missed anything. I literally spoke about everything that was on the show. Tough can lick my balls. Yes. Carrie's here. Welcome, Carrie. I lost you. Where'd you go? Carrie? I used to like it. Yeah. I think back in the day it was good. It was like a novelty in the beginning, but I mean, 25 Toughs has passed. And yeah. I love Tough because of the drama. Most of the time, the Tough fights are poop. Not last season, Herbine. Not last season. Last season was the little guys, and it was lit. It was lit. Every fight was fucking good. I mean, I did fast forward the actual show, but the fights were awesome. Really, really good fights last season. So, not all the time. 1 hour of non-majestic TV, says Jeff Roberts. Jeff Roberts loves to be majestic. Would rather watch a UFC fight night in Topeka, Kansas. That would be wonderful.
Wonderful.
Baby Donald Trump is going strong today. Good for you, my friend. I'm a fucking pimp rocking a Gucci mink. Without me, this whole fucking ship sinks. Okay, good. Laugh my ass off. Shit black like coal, says Jay Smooth. Jason Smith says, oh, and before I forget, a fuck Luke Thomas. Now let's see. We have 19 in the tip jar. This is what I'm going to do. When we hit Let's see. 20 is going to be 10 more likes. Let's say 25, and we'll play the Luke Thomas song. That's it. 25 likes. We play the Luke Thomas song. We sing and we dance. That's right. LOL says Frank Santiago. Baby Trump's, Donald Trump says, I'm rubbing my nipples. Hashtag sad. Well, that sounds like a good, what the fuck? Yeah, Jay, it kind of freaked me out. Let's see. I'm liking the trim beard, Chris. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, this is like, if you look in the beginning of our channel when we started, it's changed. Yeah, this is how I started the show. It's like a full circle. We've come full circle. That's right. Look at this chat room going and flowing. I'm loving it. Craig Lee says, at the MMA-holes, Bully Beatdown was pretty... you know what? Bully Beatdown I loved with Mayhem Miller. I actually enjoyed that show. So I guess it was like a guilty pleasure. But... Whoa! What the fuck? Joe Rogan, what are you doing here? I guess he's dancing. 10 more likes. Ready?
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes.
Let's do it.
I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
What?
I've got 10 more likes.
Dance, buddy.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope
The dislikes die
of AIDS.
That's right, the dislikes dying of AIDS. Now, the dislikes are broken right now, and there's no dislikes, so no one's dying of AIDS. Wait, who is this guy? I see an MMA-holes shirt. What is this? Oh my God. Frank Santiago, what are you doing? MMA-hole extraordinaire Frank Santiago has purchased the MMA-holes t-shirt. That's right. It is so wonderful, wonderful. MMA-holes t-shirts. It's glorious. This is one of my MMA-hole t-shirts too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look down in the description. And thank you, Frank, for purchasing one of those swole shirts. It looks good on you. Every time you buy one of these shirts, it adds at least 10 more pounds of muscle. Right, Frank? Frank could attest to that. But thank you very much for purchasing our gear. And anyone else that's purchased our gear, I appreciate it. It really is the best. And when you walk around with an MMA-holes t-shirt, so much pussy and cock. Chris, have you ever liked a tough season? I liked Mayhem Bisping. That's one that has stood out for me. Mayhem Bisping, I did like that season. And speaking of Mayhem Miller, we were speaking of what's it called? Bully Beatdown, which I enjoyed. It was an MTV show. Mayhem Miller, foot bullies. I don't know how much of that show was real. You know, any sort of reality type show, you never know. So a lot of it could have been staged, and it probably was staged. But I did enjoy the show. It was entertaining. All right. La, da, da, da. How much do you think Luke Thomas can bench? I think about 3 Mighty Mouses, says Jeff Roberts. Luke Thomas can't bench much. Even though he's got big swole arms, he can't... Nah. He's a simp. The toilet paper will turn black, says Jay Smooth. Okay, that's good. Baby Donald Trump says, there is an imposter. Trump in here, fuck him. Hashtag sad is another Trump. Dance Monkey Joe. Olympia Lola says, Bully Beatdown was fucking awesome. I did like the show, Olympia. I did. I was a fan. How long ago was Bully Beatdown? Jesus Christ. I feel like it was a while back. Speaking of Jesus Christ, where is he? Frankie Santiago, bro, you the man. That's right. Craig Lee has a shirt. Frank Santiago's got a shirt. Marlon Lane's got a shirt. A lot of people have them shirts. That's pretty good stuff. That's awesome that you guys are rocking MMA-holes gear. Brings a tear to my eye. All right, sexy bastard. I will be that, says Frank Santiago. That's right. Wonderful, wonderful for him.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jay Smooth says, do you fuck with Instagram? If so, find me there, bro. We got to be homies on there, says Jason Smith. Jason Smith, we are homies on Instagram. Everyone follow him on Instagram. He's there somewhere. And find him. Find him now. Frank Reppin, that's right. I'd hit bit though? Okay, good, baby. Baby Donald Trump sounds like George Sampras. I'm curious if they are the same person. Oh, Donald Trump, there he is. Donald Trump is in the chat. There's a lot of Trumps in here. That's good. I know Donald Trump is subscribed to the MMA-holes, and if you're not subscribed, do it now so you can see our majestic graphics. We have so many good graphics, it'll blow your mind. Basically, anything that you can do, if it's a subscribe, if it's 10 more likes, if it's a donation, if it's anything, a graphic will pop up, and it is wonderful, wonderful, because this show is just a fucking clusterfuck. 960 very smart people here. Everyone's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
On a Wednesday night, this is our weekly show, guys. We talk MMA, we get cray-cray, and we just spoke about Tough 25, episode 3. I'm going to give it one more episode. Let me know in the chat right now, how many of you guys did watch the Tough episode, Tough 25? Let me know in the chat right now if you did watch it. Hit me with the ones. I want to know how many people actually watched it. And then we'll find out. Hit me with the twos if you didn't watch it. And we're just here to hang out. I'm really curious to see what you guys, if you guys did watch it or didn't watch it. 1 for yes, or just, 1 or 2 for no. I'll find him. This is Olympia Low Life. Okay, find him. Look, the Killer Legends here says Junior Dos Santos will finish Stipe in the second round. You know, Killer, a lot of people are saying that Dos Santos might pull it off. I think you guys are crazy. I'll give my official pick, UFC 211 Fight Buddies. We do a Fight Buddies, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. I will give you my official pick, but right now, I don't know if I agree with that one, my friend. I don't know. There you go, Marlon wears her bracelet every day. She wears it daily. With a smushy smiley face. Jason Smith says, Chris, cool as a motherfucker. Donald Trump. It's good to have the president here. The MMA-holes, thank you for supporting Donald Trump. Woohoo! I'll send you a free mega as long as you don't wear it with the crappy shirt you're selling. Well, then I'm just not wearing that hat. Okay, Mr. Private, open it up. Let's see. Jay Smooth says, cool shit. I'll look you up on there, bro. There you go. Look everyone up. JDS knocking out Miocic. Bet on it. Wow. Another one, Jay Smooth says. Okay, so Jeff Roberts watched Tough. Frankie didn't watch Tough. Who else? Tim didn't. Brian Roger did watch Tough. Marlon didn't. So most of the people didn't. Olympia Low Life drops a 43. Jay Smooth did not watch it. Look at that. So most of you guys didn't watch it. Nope, didn't watch it, says J Money. You know, this is pretty interesting. So my question now is this. Should I disregard the recap of the show and fast forward to the fights? Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to give it one more episode, and then I'm just going to fast forward through the fight. So, Tough, you have one more episode to win me over. One more episode to win Mystic Moss over, which is myself, Mystic Moss. You have one more episode, and then I just fast forward to the fights. And then, if that sucks, I just don't watch you anymore. But it's my job to watch it, so that's what I do. MMA-holes unite on a Wednesday night. All swole, the cringiest live MMA chat on YouTube is hanging out live, and everyone should be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
What do you guys think? Connor, what do you think? Are you wonderful, wonderful?
Yes, sir.
All right, Connor's good. Everyone's good. Look at you. JDS by KO. It's a lock. So Jay Smooth is saying JDS is a fucking lock. Jason Smith says, Craig Lee, you cool as fuck too, bro. I like your attitude. Craig Lee is awesome. And if you guys, let me tell you something. Let's just talk. Let's take this to the YouTubes. We're going to YouTubes. Here is the living room. It's white. And there's YouTube. Look at this. We're streaming live right now. That's good. I'm glad we're live. It's good to be alive. Are you kidding me? Oi, very... What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I love that name. Uncle Sam is here. Look at that. Post the fights or I'll start a war. Uncle Sam is about to start a war. What fights do you want me to post, for fuck's sake? Jesus Christ. Here is the MMA-holes live. Let's go to the video manager. Now, YouTube is changing their stuff around. Maybe I'll do a video on that, but it's actually kind of weird. Let's go a little closer. Pink. There it is. Look at Jesus. Now, this is the video right here. Craig Lee. You know what? If you guys didn't see it. Now, this is thanks to the immortal Craig Lee. Craig Lee, well, he contacted Jesus. He sent it to me, and he's like, here you go, my friend. Check out the Word of God. Jesus is an MMA hole. So, my friends, my family, if you did not see this, watch this.
Hi. Well, you know who I am. I came to check on the MMA holes and to make sure that you are grateful for being back on YouTube. Brother Craig Lee and many others prayed for your return. Mystic Moss, take great care and lead this flock to MMA glory. Nurture them and love them. Oh, Mystic One, I will be checking with Brother Craig Lee and watching over your chat. So do not...
I think Jesus sounds like a pedophile.
Over your chat. So do not fuck this up. I want to say to the faithful who have stayed by your side, you have my blessings. As we all know, the MMA-HOLES is the best and most divine mixed martial arts channel on YouTube. Also, a hello to my faithful servant, Marilyn. She is my angel in your...
Uh-oh. He pronounced her name wrong. All the MMA holes will be very upset about this. And look at his mouth there. He's like, ah.
A hello to my faithful servant, Marilyn.
I think I'm going to make that a soundbite, by the way. Marilyn.
My faithful servant, Marilyn. She is my angel in your midst. Also, to my earthly representative, Jesus. Blessings to Greece. Brother Craig Lee speaks highly of you. And all MMA holes.
The best part is people that aren't subscribed to this channel are probably looking for stuff about Tough 25, which I did speak about it, and they're finding Jesus talking about the MMA holes. They're probably like, wow, I'm looking for some Tough 25 recap right now, and I stumbled upon Jesus talking about a channel called the MMA holes. Well, if you did miss the Tough 25 recap, the first 25 minutes I spent talking about it. So now we're having a little fun. We're talking about UFC news. We'll talk more about Tough 25 as well. We got a swole show. So everybody, raise your hard-ons.
Remember, you are one big dysfunctional family brought together by your love for the fight. Stay strong. I leave you in the good hands of Mystic Moss, a.k.a. Chris. So, fuck Luke Thomas.
Yes.
And always be wonderful, wonderful.
That's the best part. The fucking Jesus. And look at this. Props to the MVP, Craig Lee. That's right, Craig Lee. Mad props, my friend. You did an awesome job on that. Honestly, I have to say, I went to my Twitter DMs and I find this. And I'm like, why is this Jesus guy in my DMs? Why is he blowing me up? And sure enough, it was this gem. I watched it about 5 times, and I couldn't even believe that this was happening. I'm like, what is going on? And found out that Craig Lee arranged this, and you are wonderful, wonderful, my friend.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Whoa, John, you're loud. Give props to Craig Lee. Guys, everyone in the chat right now, the MVP of the MMA holes, give him his props. Craig Lee is an awesome motherfucker, and he is one of the grandest MMA holes. So give him a wonderful, wonderful in the chat.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, John's still fucking loud. Relax, John. Relax. All right, MMA holes. Maynard, you should hang out with JT Money. Jason Smith says, Maynard J. Wylan, LOL. Marlin says, well, no one ever gets my name right. Well, you know what's funny? I'm programmed to say your name right, and Jesus unprogrammed me now. Now I'm all fucked up. Jesus, where's my brother Jesus? And where is Jesus Christ? He's not here. I hope everything's okay with him. I hope he's wonderful, wonderful. Olympia Low Life says, Craig, you fucking pimp. Love it. Craig Lee, just a damn stud. He was born that way. That's right, Jason Smith. Craig Lee says, at the MMA holes, thanks, love to all, and a wonderful, wonderful to Craig Lee. Jay Smooth says, Jesus should have been smoking a blunt. I think he did before he made that video, to be honest. Jay Smooth says, geez, what the fuck? Just Olivia Little Life, smushy, smiley, happy face. That's right. Frankie Santiago says, props. Craig Lee, wonderful, wonderful. Jet Hud says, blunts all around. Carrie Show says, awesome. Laugh my ass off. Hell no. Jesus said, fuck Luke Thomas. And now only on the MMA holes can you see Jesus say, fuck Luke Thomas. And honestly, I fucking hit the floor when I saw that. That was so great. He did. He said, fuck Luke Thomas. Actually, there's going to be some sound bites I'm going to have to take out of that. So great. So great. MVP, wonderful, wonderful. Jay Smooth says, Marlene says, yes, that was awesome view, Craig. You the man. Craig Lee, love all around. Jed Hud is here. Says, Chris, 960. What the fuck? Where are your fucking subs? Well, they're in here. There they are. 960. Now I have big plans. Big plans. Swole plans. I gotta hit the gym. I've been fucking slacking like a motherfucker. But I have swole plans. UFC 211 is coming up. It's right around the corner. And everyone knows when a Fight Buddies hits, shit gets crazy. So get ready to march right past the 1K subs and keep on going and keep on flowing. Now, if you're not subscribed to the MMA holes, do it right now. Or I'll fucking, yeah. Guns N' Roses is here. Says gonna get his ass kicked. Okay. What are you doing for 1,000 subs, Chris? Well, I have plans. This empty spot on my beautiful, wonderful, wonderful, majestic arm is going to be filled with an MMA hole tattoo. That's right. and maybe a little live stream from the tattoo parlor. Yes, that's all I'll be doing. A little MMA-hole tattoo. Is Masvidal overhyped? Is it because he looks like a gangster spick? Oh my god.
Wonderful.
I don't think he's overhyped. Props, Craig Lee. Masvidal is legit, says Brian Royja. Jed Hud says big 1K coming up. And that's right. We will be 1,000 strong on the MMA-holes. But before that happens, we have some stuff to talk about.
Topic.
Dance. Topics. Now, before I get these topics started, there will be a show called Random Night. We will be doing this show every Friday night. Random Night will be every Friday night. Now, if I have plans or if I'm working, it'll be another night, but it's going to be called Random Night. I've made a template. I made some graphics, and Random Night is a no-holds-barred show. There's going to be drinking. There's going to be talking about anything. You want to talk about... Mike Fitz is here. And he is wonderful. Thank you, Mike Fitz. Welcome to the MMA-holes. He makes number 961. And like I said before, the random show will be starting next Friday. Now, here's something really cool. Let me get a little closer to this mic. There, kiss that. Next Friday, we're going to premiere Random Night, okay? The same night as Justin Sumter's Axis TV fight. That's right, Justin the Fort Sumter will be fighting, a friend of the MMA-holes will be fighting live on Axis TV, CES. What a better night to premiere Random Night. So we're going to have a little fight buddies / random night. We're going to have a couple of drinks and go fuck your mother. Okay, here we go. Nate Diaz, all right, he was on a special MMA hour. Did you guys see that? Special MMA hour. He was talking about a lot of stuff. Talking about how, he doesn't want the McGregor Part 3 rematch. No, not going to happen. Yeah, I don't believe that, but he doesn't want that to happen. He says McGregor and Ferguson are in cahoots with each other because they have the same management team. So they don't want to fight each other. So he doesn't buy any of the bullshit that goes on with any of the McGregor and Tony Ferguson BS. He says he has no interest in fighting Tony Ferguson, blah, blah, blah. It was like an hour and 20-minute MMA hour. If you've missed it, go check it out. It's pretty good. It's wonderful. Woodley says, it's stupid of Maya to accept a fight with Masvidal. Do you guys think it's stupid? We'll touch back on that in a couple of minutes. Mayweather says McGregor actually has a shot in beating him and explained why in a TMZ video. I have thoughts on that, and we're going to talk about that as well. GSP at MSG says it's possible that he might fight there at the end of the year. They showed a picture. GSP sitting there. It's like, I might fight here at the end of the year, and it would be glorious. That's my GSP. Dominic Cruz wants winner of Cody versus TJ. He wants the rematch against both of those guys. He says, I'm ready to dance around and get my big head back in business. Tough 26. Later this year, we spoke about that. The 125-pound weight class for the ladies. The young ladies will be Tough 26. Yeah. Tough 26. Yes, so it's not over. There will be more Tough and Tough 26. Dana White says he doesn't know if the Diaz brothers will ever fight again. He's not sure if they'll fight again. He just doesn't know. You notice that Dana White drops little tidbits of knowledge, and he just says these weird things like, McGregor Mayweather will happen. McGregor Mayweather won't happen. I don't think the Diaz brothers will ever fight again. He keeps on saying these weird things, and he keeps jerking us around, but I said, when we hit 25, I said I would do something here. So, we hit 25 likes. I must do it.
For some reason, I'm really excited for this one.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, fuck you!
The Fuck Luke Thomas song! Let me get a Fuck Luke Thomas in the chat! Fuck that guy!
Widow's peak, stupid hair, that's your opinion.
I don't care!
I can deadlift, I can squat.
My inverted penis looks like a twat!
Fuck you! Luke
Fuck that guy!
Thomas,
Fuck him!
Luke Thomas!
Fuck you!
Luke Thomas, eat a
Bag of dicks!
Comfy hoodies, extra tight suits, Eddie Monster face, hot dog bottom lip, never smiles, serial killer ears, YouTube YouTube live streams.
Never reach chat. Fuck you.
Luke Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas, eat a bag of dicks.
Fuck you, Luke Thomas.
Luke Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas, eat a bag of dicks.
That's right. Look at the chat. Everyone is fucking Luke Thomas right now. Luke Thomas is walking funny because the whole chat is fucking Luke Thomas. Look at you guys. 31 people right now are fucking Luke Thomas. Fuck Luke, fuck Luke. You might have just got a sub. KMX, subscribe right now. Jed Hud says, fuck Luke Thomas, and this is great. KMX 193, welcome to the family. Join the family. You'll love us. Now, this party gets a little crazier when we do Fight Buddies. Fight Buddies are on UFC fight nights, UFC pay-per-views. We get together, we drink out of mugs with our faces on it. We kiss the mug, and we all hate Luke Thomas the same. That's right. Fuck that guy, Luke Thomas. He's a real piece of shit. This song is really good, Chris. You make some money on it. The best part, Olympia, Luke Thomas heard the song, and he responded, and I quote, he responded, That's my Luke Thomas. Or actually, maybe I should make the voice deeper. Let's see. Let's just do it like this.
No, that doesn't sound like Luke.
That was my Luke Thomas right there. There we go. This is high production over here on the MMA-HOLES Live. Marlon, word, I'm not a big fan of him either. Let's see. He should have retired after he got caught up using liquid dick medicine. Jacob says, Woodley is totally relieved that Maya's fighting Gamebred. Spickvidal. Tyron don't want to fight the grappling nightmare. All right, let's talk about this. Let's start right off the bat. Let's talk about Nate Diaz on the MMA Hour. Let's start off with the first topic of the night. Nate Diaz on the MMA Hour. They did a special, secluded MMA Hour. Just popped up out of nowhere today. And of course, the MMA Hour has none of this. The live chat is gone. It's fucking gone. Look at this. See this? This is called the live chat. We hang out with you guys. Dude, I'm so happy I'm not the only one who thinks Luke is a twat. Trust me, you have no idea. This whole fucking chat room hates him. Right? We have a whole YouTube channel devoted to hating Luke Thomas. That's right. Luke Thomas is living proof that pansies aren't just flowers. Oh, God. That's right. So, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's start it. Nate Diaz on Ariel Helwani. Secluded show. It kind of reminded me of this. Now, Conor McGregor had his whole thing, his special, his pay-per-view special, had Ariel Helwani, had a whole special thing, cars, flashy shit, this and that. And then Nate Diaz, couple of months later, decides to, hey, Ariel, I'll give you a little scoop. Let's hang out and talk. Now, Nate Diaz didn't really say much on the Ariel Helwani show. If you really think about it, the only thing that I kind of pulled out of it is Nate Diaz is in no rush to get back. I think we knew that. Nate Diaz says, I'll come back. You got to pay a motherfucker. I've done this way too long to not get paid. So Nate Diaz wants to get paid. He has fuck you money right now after the Conor McGregor fight. He says, I beat McGregor twice. Why do I have to fight him? According to Nate Diaz, he beat McGregor twice. Not on stats, not on paper, but according to Nate Diaz, he's fulfilled. Now, he's going to be hanging out. He's racing. He's riding bikes and shit. And he's hanging out with his brother. And this is the weird part. Him and Nick Diaz have a very awkward relationship, the two of them. Makes me uncomfortable, their relationship, the brother relationship. It's a little strange. It's a little awkward. I find it weird. What do you guys think is next for Nate Diaz? It looks like there is nothing in the future. There's nothing on the horizon for Nate Diaz. I mean, Dana White says he doesn't think the Diaz brothers are coming back at all. What do you guys think in the chat? Let me know. Is Nate Diaz coming back? And if he comes back, what do you want to see for Nate Diaz? Do you want to see him box? Do you want to see him back in the UFC, fight Tony Ferguson, fight Conor McGregor? What is next for Nate Diaz? Let me know right now. Now, I would have loved to see Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Nate Diaz made a great point. It just doesn't make sense. He says, Conor McGregor, do you want me to do your dirty work for you? I guess a good point. It is like doing Conor's dirty work if Nate jumps in there. But what do you guys want to see? The future of Nate Diaz. I like Diaz. He showed today. I like the show today with Diaz. So Olympia Lowlife liked the show with Diaz. Jason Smith says, I love it when Rampage fucks with Helwani. Rampage on Ariel Helwani is wonderful, wonderful. It is.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, John. Thank you. Olympia Low Life says he is a chill motherfucker, but I was gonna say child molester. I don't even know. It's late. It's late over here. It's 11:44 p.m. in the New York hours, but it's fine. Rampage Smith.
Wonderful.
Oh, look at this. What? Look at this guy. Wonderful. Nash WPG. Welcome, Nash. Is wonderful. Now, Nash is the name of a Ranger. And my Rangers won. My New York Rangers won a game, so now they're back in business. So that makes me wonderful. But Nash, welcome to the MMA-HOLES. You're a nice fit, and it's good to see you here live in the MMA-HOLES. And you are wonderful. Child molester. Nate wants someone to get him pissed off, too, and motivated. Hold on, I lost you for a second. Oh, fuck me. I have my chat so small here, and I fuck things up. I lose people. Where'd you go? All right, KMX says, Nate wants someone to get him pissed off too and motivated him to want to fuck someone up. That's what KMX, the new MMA-HOLE, says. Brian Reuter says, that's why Dana says the Diaz brothers will never fight again because of the amount of money they want. So they gave Diaz a contract, and Diaz is like, pay the motherfucker right now. Jed Hud says blunts. Olympia Low Life says, Dana should never talk money, the rich fucker. And Dana has so much money he could, I don't know. His head could explode with bills. Brian Reuter says, I'd like to see Nate fight Floyd after Conor. No, you know what's funny? That's what Nate said. Nate was like, I'll fight one of those little fuckers. Nah, that's not going to happen. But it'd be funny. I would totally watch it. And Nate's a fucking damn good boxer. Look at this. Gabriel Merlin is here. Wonderful. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES. Look at this subscriber. Look at him. Dance around. There he is. Gabriel is now an MMA-HOLE. Wonderful. Only one of my alerts is working. That's fine. We see you right there, and you are wonderful. Good to see you, my friend, and welcome to the show. Jason Smooth. Let's see. Nate's stuck on stupid. He needs Conor. Says Jay Smooth. Look at Nash WPG says, hey, and a hey back to you, my friend. Welcome, Nash, is Craig Lee. Nice welcome, Nash. Look at you guys. The friendliest. Not only are we the cringiest, but we're the friendliest at the same time. Marlon Lane says, I think he'll come back to the UFC. I wouldn't want to see him and Tony. Doesn't interest me. So Marlon Lane does not want to see him and Tony fight. Now, I think it'd be a fun one to watch, but ranking-wise, I could see why it could be a little bit of a problem. So, let's see. Jason Smith says, I'd like to see the Diaz dudes more if they'd quit talking so hard. They act like their shit don't stank, says Jason Smith. I don't think... Now, it's funny. I just think these guys are high as motherfuckers, you know? Sometimes Nate doesn't come across as the swiftest fella, but he's likable. He is a likable guy, so I'll give him that. Mike Honcho says, who is Woodley fighting is the question. So Mike Honcho wants to know, and I like that name, Mike Honcho. It sounds like an action star. Hi, I'm Mike Honcho. Let's try this.
Hi, I'm Mike Honcho.
I don't know. That was my Chris Cyborg. That's Chris Cyborg saying Mike Honcho. Ready?
Mike Honcho.
Thank you, Chris Cyborg. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you to join in. Woodley fighting next is a big question. It's not McGregor. I'm telling you that right now. It's not McGregor. Right, Connor? It's not you, right? Yes, sir! Okay, Connor says it's not him, so if Connor says it, then it must be true. Nate was 100% right about they want him to fight Ferguson to build him up before he fights Connor. Nate's a smart guy. And I have to say, that's the best part about listening to Nate Diaz talk. He sounds like an idiot, but then his points are on point. The shit he said about the whole Ferguson situation was legit. Definitely made sense. So I'll give mad props. And Nate also said that he has no manager. He doesn't need a fucking manager. He has him and his brother, and that's all he needs. All right. Yeah, fuck Dana White. Jay Smooth says Eagles high fives to that. Jay Smooth. Fuck Dana White. His head looks like a cue ball. Brian Rogers says, but if you sign the contract, that's what you deserve. Call me old-fashioned. Now Nate Diaz did say he signed a contract, but he didn't agree to it. That didn't make any sense. I don't think he signed anything. I think he sent the contract back. That's what I think happens, because he can't sign a contract. Say, no, well, I guess you could. I don't know. High fives from Jay Smooth. Maynard J says, I totally get hold on. I totally get wet when I hear the topics intro. I almost get as excited, wet hard, when I hear about the premiere of Random Night. Who's with me? Now, Maynard J is pumped up about Random Night. In the chat right now, if you want to hear the topic song and we'll dance again just for the fucking hell of it, give me some ones. Load the chat room with ones and we'll play the topic song. You smoke your spliff and we'll play it. Now, we have 964 subscribers. Interesting. If we get up to 970, let's rock out with our cocks out with the motherfucking Luke Thomas song again. 970 subscribers, and we play the Luke Thomas song again. So now there's 38 people watching right now. You tell those 38 people, the people that aren't subscribed, in the chat right now, you tell them, we want to get to 970. We want to hear the fuck Luke Thomas song because we all hate him equally. So convince right now. Jay Smooth wants to hear the song. Craig Lee wants to hear the song. Frank Santiago wants to hear the song. That's enough for me. Ready, guys? Topics. Topics. Oh.
Topics.
Dance, kids, dance.
Topics.
Louis Rivera. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES.
Topics. Topics. Topics.
Yes, topics. With my white boy dancing, Louis Rivera is like, fuck this. I want to hear the fuck Luke Thomas song. And welcome to the MMA-HOLES Live. Now, guys, if you are new to this, you're like, why should I subscribe to this fucking channel? I'm going to give you some reasons. You want some reasons? I give it to you right now. The reason is we do a weekly show every Wednesday starting next week. We give you 3 shows. Monday, I'm going to give a show around 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to jump on and say hello and talk some MMA with you guys. Wednesday night, we do our weekly show, Wednesday show. It's been going on. This is episode number 34, I think. What are we up to? Yeah, episode 34. And holy shit, we got 41 watching. Look at you sexy fucks. 966 subscribers. Luke Thomas song is very close. Weekly show every Wednesday, and then Friday night, starting next Friday, 3 shows a week. Friday night. Look at Carl Jones. That sexy motherfucker. Look at him go. Carl Jones, welcome to the MMA-HOLES. 4 more subscribers. We'll play the Luke Thomas song. Friday night is Cold Random Night. You want a peek? Check this out. Look at it. Okay, ready, guys? I'm going to give it to you quick. So you better look. Ready? 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 Random Night. Oh, you guys saw it. Random Night. You guys saw a real quick peek of Random Night. And that will be every Friday. So there's a lot to subscribe. Guys want to know why subscribe? But the best reason to subscribe to the MMA-HOLES is this chat. Look at this chat. The sexiest motherfuckers. Louis Rivera says, first time here. Thanks for the shout out. Well, look at this fucker. Check it out, guys. Another subscriber to the MMA-HOLES. Let's make this big and swole. In honor of what's it? B. Ballner. We're just going to say in honor. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES Live. 3 more subscribers. We play the fuck Luke Thomas song in honor of you. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES, my friend. KMX193 says, guys, he pre-records this, obviously. Don't fall for this trickery.
Wonderful.
Oh, shit. That's right. So, I could see into the future, so I do pre-record all this stuff, and I see into the future, so I know what you're going to say before you say it. Willie has to fight somebody, says Jed Hud. He does. He fights me, because I can't fucking stand listening to that guy talk. But there will be a fight. Who will it be? Jason Smith says, LOO at Brian's comment. Olympia Low Life says, welcome all new subs. All the MMA-HOLES are welcoming the subs. Now remember, we are the cringiest live MMA channel on YouTube. 3 more subscribers. We'll play the fuck Luke Thomas song, and we'll dance and sing and jerk each other off. Who do you think Woodley is fighting? Well, Jay Smooth, we don't know right now who Woodley's fighting right now. We don't know, but we can look, because that's what we do over here. Tyron Woodley, who is he going to fight? Let's go over here. UFC 211 is coming up, and I'm fucking excited about it. I'm so excited. I'm so hard right now. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful. Let's go for the pound for pounds. Pew for pounds. Pound for pounds. All right. We do this on the fly. That's right. That's what we do. Fighter rankings. All right. Now, this is the MMA-HOLES living room right here. Now, if you look around this living room, well, our fucking jars are broken, but that's fine. You see Diaper John's face right there?
Wonderful.
That is the creative, wonderful. You see some more pictures, and they all have to do with the show. There's a live chat going. There's 967 subscribers, and that is awesome stuff. But let's look around. Let's go to the welterweights. Get a little closer. Bink. All right. The welterweight division. Here we go. Tyron Woodley's at top. Now, Stephen Thompson's not getting a rematch. So let's scratch that. Let's look around. Now, Masvidal and Damian Maia. It can be a stupid fight for Maia. It's very risky, but it's going down. Who's next? Now, Condit versus Cerrone. Looks like that's there. Who the fuck is next? I would like to see like a Nate Diaz or some shit like that if Tyron wants that money fight, but he's in training camp and we don't know who he's going to fight right now. So the question is, who is next? Not Stephen Thompson. Robbie Lawler's taken. Damian Maia. Carlos Condit? Well, why would he come back for a rematch? I mean, the guy's been gone for a while. It's not him. Neil Magny? Now, Neil Magny's at 6. Why would he go? Dong Hyun Kim? No. Gunnar Nelson? Well, no one's going to... That's a good question. So the only thing that's available right now for Tyron Woodley, honestly, he's not going to wait. He's in training camp. The only thing left for Tyron Woodley right now is a super fight. Now, the Bisping versus GSP fight, it's not set in stone yet. So can GSP come back? Can GSP fight Tyron Woodley? I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Right now, I'm actually officially stumped. I really am stumped on this one. I have no fucking idea who the hell Tyron Woodley's fighting. I mean, all I'm thinking right now is it's got to be a super fight. It has to be. That's the only thing available for Tyron Woodley. And I'm thinking something weird like a Nick Diaz, something bizarre. Doesn't make sense. But, I mean, the only thing that does make sense if you're looking at standings is Neil Magny, which is just insane. Insane. Carlos Condit, I mean, he doesn't really deserve the rematch right now. Fuck. What does Chris Cyborg think?
I think Tyron Woodley should fight me. Tyron Woodley should fight me because I kick his ass all over the cage because I'm fucking Chris Cyborg. Now subscribe to this channel so we can play the Fuck Luke Thomas song.
Thank you, Chris Cyborg. Chiming in on the MMA-HOLES Live. Let me see what you guys think. And it's good to see the GOAT is here. Future welterweight GOAT Tyron Woodley says Cowboy versus Robbie is confirmed. It is confirmed. So who is next for Tyron Woodley? Jay Smooth says Tyron Woodley versus Nick Diaz, and I concur. I think that's the way to go. I think it will be Nick. That was what Woodley wanted. That's what Woodley wanted. But according to Nate Diaz, the brothers are fine. They have no interest in fighting right now. No interest at all. They're just like, I'm good. I'm cool right now. I got zero interest in fighting. So is Nate Diaz blowing smoke up our ass? Is there something in the works? Because something has to be in the works right now because Tyron's in camp. So Tyron, I feel, knows who he's fighting. Just like with the Wonderboy fight. Tyron and Wonderboy, before that whole Twitter war, the papers were signed. It was all fluff. So Tyron knows. Someone find Tyron and shake him down. Shake his muscular black body down. I think it'll be Nick's Marlin. Gabby Garcia is so gnarly. I bet she clip fucks motherfuckers after she whoops somebody's ass.
Wonderful.
I have a weird fascination with that big bitch. Like, she does go live on Instagram a lot, and I always have to fucking look and see what she's doing, and she's so manly. If you guys don't know who Gabby Garcia is, maybe you're better off. Olympia Lowlife says, Maya. So Olympia Lowlife says, hey, Woodley, wait for Maya. But that's not happening. He's training. He's getting ready. He's getting swole. Craig Lee says sexy. Gabby Garcia rolls her own tampons like a blunt. Olympia Lowlife says, cool. My ex was a ballerina. That's very nice. That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Tyron Woodley should fight Gabby Garcia. Yes, that's a Gabby Garcia. That's a Gabby Garcia vote. They probably both have the same physique. Ay. Would you rather be a cowboy or Robbie? Would I rather be a cowboy or a Robbie, says Brian Roger? I would rather be. Or who would I rather pick or who would I rather be? Cowboy's just the baddest. He looks like he has so much fun when he goes out and trains. He doesn't give a fuck. He just does whatever the fuck he looks like he has the best time of his life, so I guess a cowboy. But Robbie's a badass. I'm pissed because the lightweight division is stacked and I'm stuck because of Connor's bullshit. Where is the IRA when we need... Well, Stefan, we're going to have to call them up because Connor is in limbo right now. We don't know what the fuck he's doing. Now, he will be fighting Mayweather, but when?
Yes, sir.
Connor, shut up. Marlon Lane says, Olympia, I love ballet, but never did it. I did contemporary, though. That is wonderful. Brian Roger says, I think Nick will take the Woodley fight for a 1 million show. This is Brian Roger. Nick needs to get paid. That's all he wants is money right now. It's just crazy. If you really think about this whole Nick Diaz thing, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He doesn't care. The guy is just going to stroll in for a belt and get paid. Like, it's just ass. See, now that thing, it's just insane. Now when you talk about rankings, it's literally insane. Is Nick Diaz even anywhere near these rankings right now? What the fuck is Nick? Nowhere to be found. Like, and then he just strolls in and goes for a belt and gets a big payday. Like, that's where shit gets out of control. But like I said before, you can't even rely on the rankings anymore. It's about just a good fight now. Now I don't care. We're not fighting, so who gives a fuck, right? We're just there to see some good fucking fights. You know, that's why I like fight nights. Who gives a shit if the belt's on the line? I just want to see a good fucking fight. So I guess the rankings are out the window, but Jesus Christ. Song, I Want to Be a Cowboy, says Olympia Lowlife. Jet Hud says, Chris, we lost a fucking sub. What the fuck? What? Well, at 9:70, we're going to play the Fuck Luke Thomas song, so get back over here, you fuck. That's right, we didn't want him here anyway. Let me get a fuck 967 right now. You go fuck his mother. Brandon says, Diaz. That's what you say. Diaz Arsav. Arsav. Okay. I'm not lying. He says Diaz Arsav. Connor would die if he fought Woodley. No! He says, no. Jay Smooth says no. Jacob Alshadi says Woodley thinks Maya will fight him next. He's hoping Spickvidal would beat him. If Maya wins, Tyron's probably going to throw more shade Maya's way. Now, Spickvidal. Now, Woodley and Spickvidal are they're good friends. So that would be interesting watching those two go at it because they're actually buds. So watching those two fight would be sentimental. Nick will do GSP rematch after the Bisping fight. Brandon says, look at his past fights, though, says Brandon. Are we talking about Nick? Nick too busy smoking that glove blunt. That is wonderful.
Wonderful.
He really is. That's all he's doing right now. I love how you could just stroll in. Nick Diaz. All right, you want to find him? Let's go. You ask and you receive. Let's go to Nick. Nickey. Nick Diaz. All right, let's pop this fucker up. Nick Diaz. Let's bring him up. Mr. Blunts. 6 foot tall, 185. All right. Page not found. So Nick Diaz. He's off the UFC radar. What is he, not on the fucking roster? Is he suspended or some shit? The fuck? Where is he? He's MIA. That's so bizarre. The whole Diaz thing is so fucking bizarre. It really is. Right? Fuck you, Nightbot. Is Nightbot fucking around KMX? Smack him around. If Nightbot is getting out of hand, you need to smack him right in his mush. All right. There he is, Nick Diaz. Look at that fucking mug. Here we go. Anderson Silva. No. Is his result? No. It was a no contest. You remember that whole fucking disaster. That fight was a rough one. Anderson Silva comes back, and it was a complete shit show. It was a weird fight. I would love to see that fight happen again. It's just not going to happen. I would just like to see... I just have a bad taste in my mouth. George St. Pierre, lost. Carlos Condit, lost. Okay, let's go fight for a belt now. It's just fucking weird. So weird. Oh, he beat BJ Penn. Yay. I mean, BJ Penn was a fucking boss back in the day, but... Jesus Christ, look at this shit. Oh, my goodness. My goodness gracious. Nice little win streak over there, though. Huh? Look at this shit. Coming in from Strike Force. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. The whole DS thing is just a fucking mystery to me. It really is. Imagine he just waltzes in. Like, the fucking division must want to kill themselves. Yeah. Anyway. But, hey, I would watch the fight. Who gives a fuck, right? It's for our entertainment. All right. Or customized AKA Tal Cormier versus Out on the Bail John Jones. Hopefully that happens. Jason Smith says, CP says, Jason Smith, thanks. I appreciate it. You are wise as well. I'll have to look you up on Facebook. That's right. Now, guys, check us out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all over the fucking place. At the MMA-HOLES is where we're at. I don't even know if I have a pop-up over here. I don't even have it. I don't know. It's stuff somewhere. But at the MMA-HOLES, Follow us on all social medias because we are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
The greatest and most swole show on YouTube, MMA show, but we have the best live chat, and that's what it's about. It really is. At the MMA-HOLES, the mug says, fuck you all over it, says Craig Lee. That is wonderful. KMX says, Craig Lee, not sure what that is, but I'll be watching. Carl Jones says, Dana White said today on TMZ that Nate and Nick may never fight again. Now, Carl Jones, we did say that in the beginning of the show. If you were here, you would fucking know. Just playing around. Don't hurt me. But yeah, he did say that. And can we even believe what anything Dana White says anymore? I mean, the guy says one thing. He talks more out of his behind than out of his lips. And nothing against Dana White. You're wonderful, but...
Wonderful.
You can't really believe what he says. He is a promoter. So, who knows? Who the fuck knows? He says one thing, and next thing you know, Tyron Woodley's fighting him. I don't know. I really don't know who Tyron Woodley's going to fight. It's like a complete mystery. Nick can't win, says Jay Smooth. Could you imagine if he does? But Nick is the biggest name, says Brian Royger. Craig Lee says, KMX193, Fight Buddies is a show every fight night. We get crazy. And that's right, UFC 211, the Fight Buddies will unite. So subscribe right now. But more importantly, we have something to talk about. 10 more likes. That's right, 10 likes every 10 likes. Joe Rogan comes up and we fuck him in the mouth.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. Yes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I hope the dislikes die of AIDS. That's right. Okay, 10 more likes. Dislikes dying. We have 2 people dying of AIDS. God rest your soul. 31 likes on a Wednesday night. 967 subscribers. 3 more. And we play the fuck Luke Thomas song. 3 more subscribers. We get to 970. We'll play that fucking song. And it's good to see 967 is back. It's good to see you back in there. Hope everything's okay. All right. Nightbot is very drunk. That's good. Olympia Lowlife says, scrapper motherfuckers, hashtag Diaz Brothers. Jason Smith says, I can't wait to see Mighty Mouse versus Garbrandt. If it even happens. We'll see. Imagine TJ runs him over. That'd be weird. Betch is hot, is probably pretty hot naked. You guys need to leave her alone. Oh my God, Betch. That's a tough one for me. KMX says the Diaz brothers are so marketable, it's pretty obvious the UFC is shitting on them and lines up with everything the brothers have been saying. Now, there is definitely something going on because the Diaz brothers are bringing in some cash. So why not? Why not just go along with the flow? I don't believe anything anyone says anymore. I really don't. I don't believe it. Until it's official, then I'll believe it. Now, I did break that Conor McGregor will be fighting Mayweather way back when. I still believe it's going to happen. It's not set in stone. I never like to jump to conclusions, but that one I will because Conor told me so, right? Conor, you could be fighting Mayweather. Yes, sir. Yeah, see, Conor said so. 2 more subs, kids. 2 more subs, and we play the fuck Luke Thomas song. Happy days. Just subscribe. Where's my fucking alert? Hold on, Happy days. I won't let you go. I won't do you dirty. I'll find you, and I'll kill you. Let's connect. Happy days. I like that. There's happy days. Where are you, Happy days? So my Streamlabs. What's going on here, Streamlabs? Don't make me come in there and slap you in the fucking face. Dashboard? Let's see. Let's see. We got this guy.
Ooh, it's a subscriber.
We have him.
Ooh, it's a subscriber.
In honor. But where the fuck are the others? Streamlabs, you cunt. You better fucking get your game going. 1 more subscriber. And we play the fuck Luke Thomas song. So hopefully my fucking Streamlabs gets together. It's ridiculous. Carl Jones, in honor. I see all you guys here. I don't know what's going on. Fuck you, Streamlabs. 1 more, kids. And thank you for the subscribes. CP Griffin says, just subscribed. Welcome, CP Griffith. Olivia Lowlife says, cat is hot. The animal or Cat Zingano? Brazilian broads stay built like creatures of Narnia and shit. It is true, Andrade. Yeah, it's weird, huh? They're fucking built like fucking mooses. Nightbot gives a wonderful, wonderful happy days. Welcome. It's good to see these new friendly faces to the MMA-HOLES. Now remember, see this chat room? The cringiest live MMA chat on YouTube. There is no other MMA chat. We have 970. Hey, Streamlabs might not be working, but you know what is working? The Luke Thomas song. Where are you? Yes! All right, kids, let's do this. Ready?
For some reason, I'm really excited for this one.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Fuck you. Fuck, there he is. Luke Suter is here. Welcome, Luke Thomas. Let's do it. Luke Suter, you swole fuck.
Widow's peak,
Sing.
stupid hair, that's your opinion.
I don't care.
I can deadlift, I can squat.
My inverted penis looks like a twat. Fuck you.
Luke Thomas,
Fuck you.
Luke Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas,
Eat a bag of dicks.
Comfy hoodies, extra tight suits. Eddie Monster face,
Hot dog bottom lip.
never smiles.
Serial killer ears.
YouTube live streams,
Never reach chat. Everybody.
Fuck you, Luke Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas,
Eat a bag of dicks.
Fuck you, Luke Thomas, fuck you. Luke Thomas,
Light it up.
fuck you.
Luke Thomas, eat a bag of dicks. Boom. Luke Thomas, eat a bag of dicks. Now I'm looking over here. Luke Sutter has subscribed and repeat it.
Ooh, it's a subscribe.
There you are.
Ooh,
Now I
it's
think
a
what's happening is this. If
subscriber.
you're subscribing and your alert's not coming up, you might be blocked and Streamlabs can't see it. So anyone that does get through to slip through the cracks, welcome to the MMA Holes. We hit 980 tonight. We play the Luke Thomas song again. We dance, we sing, and that chat room is fucking going strong tonight with the fuck Luke Thomas. I love that. Luke, you rap piece of shit, says Olympia Lowlife. Craig Lee says, fuck him. That's right. Well, fuck 971. Fuck that guy, but it's okay. We still love you. William Down says, why does Cody have a dummy? Okay. I don't know. That's a good question. Why does he have a dummy? I don't know, William Downs. Why does he have a dummy? Are you talking about the pacifier I have in his mouth and the wallpaper? Is that called a dummy? Because he's crying like a baby. That's right. That is correct. All right. Rap Bastard Luke. Craig Lee. Craig, you had me nervous, says Jed Hud. FRX says, song's good. That's right. It is good. And the chat's even better. Jason Smith says, electrocute Luke Thomas. Holy shit. Die by electrocution. KMX says, Luke is comparable to an autistic SJW. Oh my God.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I love it. I fucking love it. Let's hit 980 on the subs. Hit 980, we'll play the fucking song again. Every time we play that fucking song, we dance, we sing, we swole the chat with fuck Luke Thomas. The Happy Day says, LOL, this song is amazing. Ha, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That is wonderful, wonderful. Olympia Lowlife says, dollar sign, he should listen. That's right, Luke Thomas has heard the song. He has. There's 3 people dying of AIDS. Unfortunate.
Ooh, it's a subscribe.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Ooh, it's a
FRX is part of the
subscriber.
MMA-HOLES. Right, big. And that is during a Fight Buddies. If you see that FRX, that is a Fight Buddies clip over there. We get swole and crazy. To UFC 211, we will be doing Fight Buddies, so stay subscribed. Hit the bell if you did subscribe so you get alerts, because we're predominantly a live show. And we are going strong and swole. 36 watching right now, having a great time on the MMA-HOLES Live. This chat is off the fucking hook. All right, so we talked about Tyron Woodley. We talked about Mayweather. We talk about a lot of things. We talk about my creaky chair. You hear this? High production. I don't know if you hear that, but I need a new chair in the worst way. Now, see these bricks over here? We're going to be changing things around. This studio is going to switch around. We're going to change around. Like I said, next week starts 3 shows a week. We did 1 show a week, 34 weeks in a row. And next week, 35 weeks in a row, we're going to have 3 shows. We're going to see how that goes. We'll see how burnt out I get. I shaved my swole beard, and now it's a little baby beard. But FRX Base, welcome, brother. Your channel is entertaining, bro. Thank you, Carl Jones, and you are an entertaining chatter. And you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Now, to the new people over here, welcome to the MMA-HOLES. There's some explaining to do. There's some backstories to characters. There's a lot of stuff going on. And this is the MMA-HOLES living room. Now, we play stupid songs. Wonderful, wonderful is our chant.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We are all,
Wonderful, wonderful.
everyone in the chat is.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. Now, Diaper John is the bald guy in the picture frame on the living room wall. Now, you look over there. Diaper John is wonderful, wonderful. All right? That's a little backstory. Now, if you look on the other side of the frames, you see my face with a crown. It's covered by the chat. You also see myself, Matt Sarah, and Jim Norton. You see Jessie Bell Hill, who hasn't been here in a while, but we still love her. She's a YouTuber. Check her out. She's punching Ronda Rousey in the face. You see V-neck shirt. You see a pigeon on the floor. All these people are characters of the show. And Marlon Lane is a character, too, as well. Marlon Lane's a friend. She's in the chat. If you guys want Marlon Lane on the show, drop us with some 1s And if Marlon's down, maybe we'll extend the welcome to have the beautiful Marlon Wayne. Wow, what the fuck? Marlon Wayne. Marlon Lane on the MMA-HOLES Live. Appreciate all the subs. Guys, 8 more subscribers. Fuck it. We'll play the Luke Thomas song one more time. For the fuck of it. Why not? Chris, what do you think of Brandon Schaub? Brian Roger, Brandon Schaub, I think, is a fucking cool dude. Brandon Schaub seems like the type of guy that I want to go to the bar with and have a couple of drinks with. I really do. Brandon Schaub seems like a fucking awesome dude. He really does. There's not many guys where I'm like, wow, that guy looks like a cool dude, man. I'd love to hang with that dude. Cool guy. Joe Rogan seems like another guy. I would love to sit down and talk to Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan is a fucking knowledgeable man. He's way smarter than me. And he's just a funny guy. So Joe Rogan is a cool dude too. So I like that dude. I like him a lot. I wouldn't fuck him though. I only fuck women. All right. Jay Smooth says 1. So Jay Smooth wants to see it. And if Jay Smooth says it, maybe it'll happen. 1 says CP Griffith. Abba Zaba's here. Welcome. No pic of Carrie in the living room. Well, she's in the intro, for God's sakes, doing a somersault. Marlon Lane says, all love. You back. Love. She's giving it back. Abba Zaba 1. Carl Jones. Look at this. Frankie Santiago. Holy shit. Now, Marlon, if you are down, if you're a DTH, not DTF, DTH, that's down to Hangouts, hit me in the chat with a DTH, and I'll send you the link. Marlon Lane is awesome. She's one of the MMA-HOLES. She's wonderful, wonderful. And she's good peeps. She's good in my book. All right. Now remember, guys, look at this man over here. This guy's not going to mug you. This is Frankie. Frankie's in the chat. And look at that fucking shirt. Those shirts are in the description. You need one. You need to have one. Because it is the most wonderful, wonderful shirt in the world. Now, I was supposed to go to Times Square on Friday to harass people about UFC 211. That was the plan, the game plan. It's supposed to fucking rain. So I think that's pushed to Monday. So I have to record a show. We'll have to do a live show. And then I have to trek into the city. Then I have to find a fucking cameraman. Ugh. The problems of being an MMA. I really want to record something in Times Square and do some fun stuff about UFC 211. I need a cameraman. So if you're in the New York area, you want to be a cameraman, DM me on Twitter at the MMA-HOLES. 34 likes, 972 subscribers. This is fucking awesome. What a fun Wednesday show. I'm having a great time. All right, laughed my ass off at disconnected. Reconnected successfully. All right, I don't know what the fuck that was, but it freaked me out. It says OBS Studios, which I'm streaming on, says it disconnected. So let me know if there's any problems. But Marlon Lane is DTH. So that's good. All right, so let me set up the link right now for Marlon Lane. Let's get her on board, right? Let's let the new people meet Marlon. All right. Maybe I have too many things opened right now. Possible. It's very possible. Yeah, I got things buffering. Got shit going on. I got a lot of shit running right now. Computer's about to explode. All right, so we're going to open a Hangouts. I'm going to do this on a fly with you guys. And I'm going to send Marlon a link to join the MMA-HOLES Live. We'll drop her right in this room over here. Where is it? Right in this room where she belongs. Our queen, Marlon Lane. Yeah, this thing's missing. The dislike box is not working either. A lot of things not working. Okay, what about me, Chris? Carrie, you want to jump in too? What about this, guys? Would you like to see Marlon Lane and Carrie on the MMA-HOLES together? Let me get 10 ones in the chat if you want to see both of them together, and I'll send it to both of the girls, the ladies of the MMA-HOLES. All right, video call. Yeah, this is a fucking shit show. Alrighty. That's right. Alrighty. So basically, I'm setting up my Hangouts right now so our friends can get involved and we can have some guests because everyone loves guests. Now, Carrie, Craig Lee is dropping ones, wants to see you. William Downs wants to see you. Brian Roja, Abba Zaba. Look at you guys. Everyone's dying to see Carrie and Marlon in the show. All right. Let me see if I can make it happen. A lot of multitasking here. I'm not quick enough. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Pop that out. On the fly. I have like a million tabs open right now. It's just a disaster. Google Hangouts. Let's get rid of that. Okay. All right. Don't mind me talking to myself. Right now, I'm currently sending an email out to a couple of guests. We're going to have some guests on the MMA-HOLES. That's right. All right. Let's do this. That's one. Oh, shit. I don't know if I have Carrie's email address. Carrie, you know what? I don't have your fucking email address. I was going to send it out via email. You know what, Carrie? Send me, DM me your email address, and I'll send you a link too if you'd like to join us. But right now, I'm just going to send it to Marlon. On the MMA-HOLES Live, invite people, copy link. Wow, this is some process we got going on here. Fuck. I didn't realize how tough it is to run a show.
Wonderful.
That's right. All right, here we go. Marlon Lane is going to get the link right now. Sending it to her. There we go. Let's take us to the Hangouts right over here. This is where I have my guests. The Google Hangouts. Hanging with the Holes. Video call. Let's see. Let's find it. Where are you? I think this is it. Okay. And bang. And that's me. Hi. This is what they see. Right? And that's my face. I guess I should have set this up beforehand. That's what a normal show does. But this is not your normal show. This is the MMA-HOLES Live. All right, so that is set up there. We'll adjust this in a second. But the link has been sent out to the beautiful Marlon Lane, friend of the MMA-HOLES. We're going to get her involved. And Carrie, you could hit me on everything. It goes down on the DM with Carrie. All right. All righty. There that is. So that is that. What did we speak about? We spoke about, all right, we did the Mayweather-McGregor, we did the Diaz, we did the Woodley GSP at MSG. So now GSP and Bisping looks like the fight that is going to happen. Will it happen is the question. Like I said, Carrie, send me your email address via DM, and I'll link you in as well. We'll see if we get this party started. So GSP versus Michael Bisping. Michael the Count Bisping. Now, I have to say I was a little moist. And I know how people love that word, a little moist. But when I heard the news that MSG might be hosting a fight at the end of the year for the UFC. Imagine end of the year bash, MSG, New York. That would be epic for the MMA-HOLES because not only can I hit the fight week, I could hit it strong and hard and it's in my backyard. I could freaking go down there. That'd be awesome. That'd be wonderful, wonderful. I would love to do that. So if that is the case, and I could hit Fight Week at MSG with this swole show and bring all you fooks with us, I mean, how great would that be? Wouldn't that be a lot of fun? So I'm pumped up. Now, let me ask you guys a question here. Excuse me. Would you like to see GSP, Michael Bisping, MSG, New York at the end of the year? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. I need to know right now. GSP, Michael Bisping in New York, MSG, live in the chat. Let me know. All right, now, Libya Life says 8675309. That's the number. 8675309. That's right. The slot. Oh, Carrie. I was just going to. All right, so I got your email address. Now I'm going to paste it into the chat. No, just kidding. Oh, the silliness. That's right. Where is it?
Kidding.
That's right, Ghost. Kidding. All right, let's send Carrie the link. Let's send Carrie the link as well so she could jump aboard too. Now, here's the question. Who's going to jump in first? Marlon Lane or Carrie? Or is Marlon scared now to jump in? It's possible. Invite people. I don't blame her. Link copied. All right, so now Carrie's getting a link too. Now, two of our fellow MMA-HOLES are going to jump in on a call with us. And there we go. All right, nice. Okay, I think I sent the links out. I think everyone's good. I don't know. I try to do it on the fly. Let's see. All righty, here we go, kids. Chat room unite. MMA-HOLES unite. And we are hanging out here live on a Wednesday night. Almost, actually, it's Thursday in New York. In the East Coast, it's Thursday night. That's fine. Luke Suter says, Fucking right. Yeah, boy, says William Downs. Yes, Carrie. Jay Smooth says, Fat GSP versus old Michael Bisping can lick my balls. And if you say that...
Lick my balls.
Hey, speaking of lick my balls, here we go. Hold on a second. Hold on, I gotta find the song. Here we go. Boom. Uh-oh. Look out. There she is.
Yeah.
Sing.
Yeah.
No, let me sing.
We got a guest. We got a guest.
Dancing.
We got a guest
On the MMA-HOLES. Oh, yes.
We got a guest. We got a guest.
All right.
We got a guest
On the MMA-HOLES. Okay, hit me in the chats. If you guys are swole, if you're erect, if you're excited, hit me with the ones in the chat right now. We have Marlon Lane, MMA-HOLE extraordinaire, live on a now Thursday night in New York. It's not Thursday for you. Happy Wednesday to Marlon. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
What was that? You're like, how are you doing? No. I don't know. It was just like a weird accent. It was like, what are you doing? No. It's okay. Marlon,
You sure you're not manipulating my voice again with cyborgs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. It's Chris Cyborg jumps in. Actually, you know what? Let me try something here. Marlon, say something to us.
Hello.
Do it again for. I don't know if we could hear you.
Hello.
Oh, that'd be great if we do the whole interview and you're just like, so Marlon, how's your day going? How's it? How's the weather?
It's really hot out. It's nice here. So everything's going well.
Chris!
Oh, it's so great that I could do that now. Oh my goodness, it's so awesome. I'm gonna get
You're
like.
gonna do that, then
You gotta do the interview standing up.
Wait, so you want me to do the interview standing up with no pants? Oh my goodness, that would be a sight. If you guys want to get a good laugh, you could see that. That'd be a lot of fun. It's good to see you live on the MMA holes right now. Now you didn't watch Tough. You didn't watch Tough 25. You didn't miss anything. The question is, are you going to be watching Tough 26 with the young ladies 125 weight class? What do you think? Are you going to be watching that one?
Yeah, I heard about that today. Yeah, I mean, I think I read something where Jessica I was going to be fighting for it or a contender for it. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, I'll give it a watch.
So you're saying that Tough 26 might bring you back to the Ultimate Fighter universe. Like you actually might have interest in this one. So that's interesting. I was going to call you Carrie.
Big might.
A big might. So what are the chances right now? What are the what's the percentage that Marlon Lane will watch Tough number 26? That Tough 26 might bring fuck. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. That's right, kids. We have a full house tonight. Carrie, you ready to dance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sing it, everybody.
We got a guest. We got a guest. We got a guest.
Oh, look at her dancing.
We got a guest.
We got a guest.
We got a guest. We got a guest on the MMA-HOLE.
Oh my God, that's right.
What's up?
We have Carrie. We have Carrie from the Carrie Show. We have Marlon Lane calling in. MMA Holes Live. We have a swole group of people right now. Here we go.
Hey, Carrie.
All right. So now that you guys are here, what time do you guys want to do the orgy right now with the chat? Chat orgy.
You're the leader, so you choose.
Okay, guys, if you want a chat orgy right now, hit us with the ones in the chat. Okay, Brian Rogers says, "Fuck with Carrie's voice." No, I wouldn't do that to Carrie. I would never mess with your voice. Okay, Carrie, I just want you to know that.
All right.
What? What'd you say, Carrie? I didn't hear you.
I said, all right.
Carrie, you sound weird. Are you sick?
You can fuck with my voice if you want to, Chris. Whatever you want.
I can play with that all day. All right, I'm not gonna fuck with your voice anymore, Carrie. Carrie, how are you doing today?
Doing all right.
Okay, that's good. You don't sound well though. You sound like a little hoarse.
You still fucking with my voice, aren't you?
Oh, it sounds so much better. They want to have an orgy in the chat, by the way. It sounds so much better when I put it on a female voice. It doesn't sound as cool at mine. Watch.
Hey, how you doing?
Like, it doesn't sound as cool. It sounds so much cooler on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it anyway. Don't worry. Don't worry. You guys are safe right now. You can talk. So, hey, this is a first right now. This is a first. Carrie and Marlon Lane on the MMA holes. Now, Carrie, can you do me a favor? You look like you're kind of sunken in that chair over there. Can we get a little more, Carrie? There we go. Atta girl. Okay, there it is. Wow, I feel like I'm your mouse right now. I feel whoa. Now we have a view of the mouse. So now the new subscribers right now, as they unsubscribe to the show, this is the MMA Holes Live, and we have a full house right now. We have Carrie from the Carrie Show, and have Marlon Lane. Now we're going to go around the room right now. Since I have you guys live in the MMA Holes, Carrie, did you see Tough 25?
No.
Okay, great. Thank you. Marlon didn't see it. Carrie didn't see it. That's fine. Let's talk about UFC 211. Are you guys pumped? Are you stoked for UFC 211 that's coming up next week? It's got a swole card on there. And if you are pumped up, who are you most looking to see fight? We'll start with Carrie right now.
I don't know exactly who's fighting yet. I haven't been paying much attention.
Well, I guess I might as well just keep the deep voice on you because you're providing nothing right now.
Sorry, Chris.
Okay,
I was
Marlon.
busy.
That's all right. I forgive you. Now, Marlon Lane, what do you think? UFC 211. Save us. Save the show. What are you looking for right now in UFC 211, Marlon Lane? What do you think?
Well, obviously the two title fights are very interesting with, Stiopik and Dos Santos. I think though, with as well as Joanna and Jessica, but I think it's going to be and still for both of them.
Okay, so you're liking the Jessica, and you're liking the JJ fight. Looking swole, looking good on that one. That fight is going to be so cool. I was talking to V-Neck earlier, and he's not really thrilled. He doesn't really care about UFC 211. And I was like, did you see this card? He's like, Stipe.
Oh, Milchik versus Dos Santos? Is that what's coming up? And then
oh, fuck.
And then she's fighting for
the strawweight title.
Yes, that is correct. She is fighting for the strawweight title. So out of that card, what do you think, Carrie? What do you say?
I think the heavyweight title is going to be good.
You're still fucking with my voice.
Well, that's your punishment for not knowing who we're talking about. Okay, so you're saying that the heavyweight title is one that you're looking out for.
Yeah, I've been looking out for that one. I think Milchik's gonna win though.
Miocic is gonna win. You're thinking easily? You think it's gonna be a finish there with Stipe?
I don't know if it'll be a finish. It's going to be hard, though. It's going to be a hard finish, but it's probably going to go 3 to 4 rounds.
3 to 4 rounds, you're saying, but it's going to be a finish with
maybe
Stipe.
About 3 rounds.
Stipe holding on to the belt strong. All right.
Yeah, in about 3 rounds.
Okay, 3 rounds. This is what Carrie's saying. Now, Carrie's saying 3 rounds. Carrie's saying place your bets because Stipe is going to pull away with that win. Next week is fight week, so I really want to get into detail with UFC 211. It's going to be a great card. UFC 211, I'm telling you, that main card looks really, really good. We're going to get into details with it next week. And Carrie looks really excited right now. How excited are you right now?
I'm trying.
All right.
It's been a long week.
So now we have people from all over the U.S. right now. Look at this. This is exciting. We're well representing.
You're so close to like 1,000 subscribers. I'm so proud of you, Chris. I remember when you were starting just like me, and you completely have way surpassed me.
Well, listen. I mean, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Carrie. Carrie made it into the intro of the MMA-HOLES Live. She actually is immortalized on the MMA-HOLES. So every time you see the intro to our show, Carrie's doing a flip, and she's immortalized. And she has an MMA-HOLE t-shirt, so that's that. Carrie, we got to get you a wristband, too.
Yeah, a wristband?
Yeah. We're going to get you one of those. Marlon, what do you think? Carrie on a wristband? What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, see, now Marlon.
She needs one.
She's rubbing it in. Look at Marlon rubbing it in. She's like, no. So, all right, chat room. How's it going? I see you guys in the chat. You guys are going strong now in the chat. Let me know what you guys think right now of UFC 211. What are you most excited about? Let's find out in the chat. I say we'll go all 5 rounds just like it did their last time, says Carl Jones. Jay Smooth says JDS will knock Stipe. I'm Stimpy. It's like Ren and Stimpy show. Knock Stimpy out.
I have about 220 subscribers.
Okay. Well, the chat room was wondering, so thank you for telling us.
So it's going back and forth around 220, 225.
All right, so Carrie, listen, you're going to get there, man. You're doing really good. 200, and you took a break, so you'll be there. Subscribe to the Carrie Show right now. Brian
I took a break. I thought, and YouTube had like a glitch too. It started giving me like 6, then I had like 12, and it was like, I thought I was going to like not get them back, but I finally was able to get all my subscribers back, which was good.
Well, it's good to see you back on the MMA-HOLES Live. Marlon's happy. She's a secret subscriber. She just doesn't want to tell you. Right, Marlon? How happy are you?
Extremely
There.
Oodles of happiness.
See? Look at that.
Yeah, lots of D's here on the show.
Yeah, that's right. So Brian Royjo wants Carrie to put on the shirt. Is the MMA Hole shirt available?
I can probably put it on really quickly.
All right. You could do that, but do it off camera because I don't need another strike. Yeah. And for you guys that just subscribed to the MMA Holes, that's right. There's Carrie's face. She's right now her tits are out. So, so that's good. She's putting on the MMA Hole shirt now. Marlon, how you feeling right now? You feeling good? You feeling strong about a random night show? What do you think? What are your thoughts on this? Now, we do our MMA show. There's going to be a hell of a lot of MMA talk. And next week, we still going to be talking MMA strong, but we're going to introduce what's called Random Night. It's going to be awesome. And what do you think, Marlene? Are you going to jump in on a random night where we could literally talk about anything, which we pretty much do here anyway, but we're going to take it a little further. What do you think of a random night show?
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys are pretty much add your randomness anyways to your weekly show, so I think it's a great thing to have more Chris and more MMA holes around. Why not? Of course I'll jump in if I'm able to.
Well, there you go. See Marlene on a random night show. That could get a little crazy. Now, the chat room does get out of control and gets a little random as it is, like Marlene said, so she does have a point. Carl Jones says, JJ will retain her title. I've been watching her training camp videos, and she is in beast mode. I kind of agree. And Carrie's fucking wrestling, getting that shirt on. All right, there she. Wow.
Somersaults on the bed.
Yeah. Now check it out, guys. Carrie is wearing a beautiful green MMA Hole shirt spread across her breasts. Now it looks good. Does it feel comfortable? How cozy are you right now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
It's tight, but I'm fine.
That's right. That's good. It looks good. It looks good on you, Marlon. What do you think? Carrie's MMA Hole shirt. What do you think right now?
Looks great.
Yeah.
Now, Carrie, why should the people in the chat buy an MMA Holes t-shirt?
They are comfy.
It is a nice shirt.
Thank you, Carrie. So there you go. It's comfy and
Support
it's a
Chris.
Support Chris is right because I mean these bricks, for fuck's sake, they're not going to build themselves. Yeah. Anyway, I'm looking to change around the studio a little bit. I want to make this studio. It's very small right now. I'm looking to make this studio bigger and be able to host guests. So now, when people come over to my studio, we could have a swole setup, maybe a Joe Rogan-ish type setup where we could hang out, Joey Diaz type deal, where we could hang out and have some guests come in, and that would be nice. If you guys would like to see that in the chat, let me know. Let's see what the chat room says right now. Olympia Lowlife, subscribe to Carrie. What's that?
V-neck. Invite V-neck over. Invite. Yeah. You got to interview Mike.
Carrie has an obsession with V-neck Mike. V-neck Mike is a character on the show. He hasn't been on in a while. I think Carrie scared V-neck away. He's been MIA right now, so I'm a little nervous. Carrie, what'd you do to him?
I don't know.
Olympia Lowlife gives a yay to Carrie. Tight is how they wear them now, says Brian Royger. That's what the kids do. Jason Smith says, Olympia Lowlife, I'm going to start bragging about your sexy ass next. Oh, my God. I put money on JDS knocking him out. Miocic's luck is going to run out. See, I just, and that is a squeak, guys. If that's what Olympia's talking about, this fucking squeak, this fucking chair sucks. Anyway, I do have to fix that squeak. Do you guys hear the squeak going on? Oh, that's the other squeak. Anyway. Oh, I'm falling apart. Anyway, that's fine. But maybe the production will get a little better if someone buys a shirt in the chat.
I did not eat V-neck.
Oh, okay. So Stephen Killen says that Carrie ate V-neck. Okay. Bring it sweets, Jason Smith. Okay. So yeah. So this is weird, man. I can't believe we actually have Marlon Lane and Carrie live in the MMA holes. This is an experience right now. This is a very big experience. Marlon, what do you want to see right now for Tyron Woodley, the chosen one? Tylenol Woodley. I'm fucking losing my mind. Catalyst Mints. Tyron Woodley, Marlon, what do you think? Who is he going to fight next? Let us know right now. I'm curious to see your thoughts.
Well, I think he should fight the winner of Maya and Masvidal. I don't think he's earned a right to have money fights just yet. You know, I think he has to put a bit more time in and have a bit more, more exciting fights, so to say, in the octagon before he can get one like with Nick Diaz or something. So I think that would be the only way to go because you know, Condit, I don't know what's going on with him. I guess I don't know if he's retired or just taking a long break. Like you said, Neil Magny's in the mix, but I know Neil Magny has a chin on him, but I don't know if he's ready for title contention shot. So yeah, I think it's going to be between Maya and Masvidal.
And it seems like that situation is great for Tyron Woodley. I think. I feel that situation is completely fantastic for Tyron Woodley because there's only a money fight available. If you really think about it, what else is there right now? Because there's no one, when it comes to the standings right now, there is no one in the rankings that can even be up for grabs. Maya Masvidal winner should be the fight. That should be the one. The winner of that gets the Tyron Woodley fight. Tyron Woodley's training. He's getting ready. He's getting ready to party. He's training for some sort of money fight. It's only dollar signs for Tyron Woodley now. So now it leaves you with a guy like Nick Diaz. But when you look at the resume, the last couple of fights and what's been going on, it's just crazy. Like if you think of crazy things, this Nick Diaz fight to me is even crazier than Cub Swanson, Artem Lobov, in my opinion. It's just way crazier because if you think about it, at least Artem is off of 3 wins. I mean, Nick Diaz is 0 for 3 the last fucking 3 fights. If you really think about it, I mean, if you count the no contest. So 0 for 3 and then goes for a title shot. It's just so weird. I know he's bouncing around weight classes and shit like that, but it's just so bizarre to see. So
yeah, I can agree with that. Even though he's close to my hometown area, but yeah, I kind of agree that he should take a winner of one of the next 2 fights, like the Cowboy fight or the Maya fight.
If you guys hear Diaper John right now, that means Victor Vix has subscribed to the MMA-HOLES. Welcome, Victor Vix, and he is wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES, my friend. New MMA-HOLE. Is that exciting? How exciting are you guys right now?
Yay, welcome.
Look at that. See, look at the excitement right now. You just made the girls excited. And that's what we do here on the MMA-HOLES. Oh, man. Stephen Killam says, even Jake Shields is more interesting than Woodley. Oh, my goodness. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
He should have kept the ground and pound. GSP will get pieced up by Bisping. And Mr. Woodley is boring, says Brandon M. Boring with the quotations. I don't know about Woodley being boring. Let's disregard the whole Wonder Boy Woodley thing. I mean, listen, were those fights up to expectations? No, but you can't disregard Woodley's. As much as I'm not a fan of Woodley's mouth, you have to give Woodley credit what he does in the cage. Disregard the Wonder Boy fights; those two nullified each other. But every other fight, I have to say, I was into Woodley's fights. Woodley's a good fighter. He's a fun fighter to watch, and he could put people to sleep. And that's what you want to see in a fighter. So what do you guys think of Woodley's skills? Now, Carrie, I know that Woodley is from your hometown, so you're a little biased. That's fine. We forgive you. But what do you think of Tyron Woodley them saying he's a boring fighter?
I don't really consider him a boring fighter. Sometimes I think he has to pace himself. I don't know if it's the weight cut or what, because he's a big guy, for the weight class. Maybe.
Well, he's not a really tall guy. I mean, he's a muscular guy.
He's a muscular guy, so I don't know if sometimes he struggles with the weight cut. I don't know.
Carrie, the question is, would you have sex with Tyron Woodley?
He would probably make the list. I know there's always a big list. So.
All right, here's a quick question. What UFC fighter is on the top of your list to ride like a donkey, whatever that means?
Toward the top of the list.
Your number one fighter. One fighter that you're like, oh yeah, that's the guy or gal. Shh, silence. Let Carrie think. I wish I had I gotta get like a Jeopardy song or something like that, so when people think, they have time. What can I play?
Kind of like Cowboy Cerrone.
Okay, there you go, Cowboy Cerrone. Now he's a hit with the ladies, right? Cowboy Cerrone. You know what? I'll give you that guy seems like a ladies' man, so I'll give you that one. Good choice there, Marlon. I guess we know who you're gonna choose, but
you know who Marilyn's gonna choose.
All right, so me and Carrie know who Marlon's gonna choose, but what does Marlon say? This is gonna be an interesting answer because Marlon. Well, we know there's a trip coming up, but you might have to be politically correct. Look at Marlene.
You don't want to answer the question.
Marlene,
No.
you had to have sex with one fighter, one UFC fighter on the roster.
No.
Sexual intercourse. Who would it be?
Pass.
I don't know that fighter. You have to pick one. All right, I'll give you my one girl that would have to stroop. Oh, fuck. That's a tough one. There's like easy, obvious answers. Who the fuck would I don't even know who the hell I would stroop. I gotta look at the thing. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna take a look.
Did you say Strew?
Stroop. Carrie, you don't stroop anybody? No strooping? No strooping going? Strooping Miocic? So, Marlon, you can't think of anyone off the top of your head, Wonder Boy? Anyone at the top of your head you can't think right now?
Not with that question.
Yeah, that has sex with one. All right.
You can
ask
ride
me
Wonder Boy.
In the chat right now, let me know, who do you think, in the chat room, who is your go-to guy, go-to girl that you would have sexual intercourse with? In the chat, let me know. Jason Smith says Gabby Garcia. Are you guys aware of Gabby Garcia? Jesus Christ. Marlon, you've heard of her, right? Gabby Garcia?
I've heard that
I
answer
have.
before.
She's a burly woman. She's a big, burly woman. I really got to get a new chair. This is terrible. If you would see, I'm sitting on a free chair right now. A free fucking chair. It's a New York Giants chair. It's a nice chair. One day it'll fall. All right, so I'm looking here. Let's look at the list. I'm going to look at the ladies right now. As
One day
Marlon...
you'll be broadcasting and you'll just have you'll be completely in the floor.
Yeah. If you hear a loud thud, that's me. And I didn't make it. The chair didn't make it. This is a tough one, man. This is a tough one because I really want to think. Oh, you know what? I like Carolina. I might go Carolina on this one. I think she's fucking hot. Yeah, I might go with her. You know, like Paige is like the obvious one, but I think Carolina's kind of sexy. Let's see what the girls, let's see the kids say in the chat. Gabby Garcia. I would definitely smash Misha Tate. Well, yeah, a lot of people like that, but I never found Misha Tate too much. There was something about her. I don't know. I mean, she's pretty. I'll give it to her. Marlon, did you find a woman? Well, what about a woman? What woman? What? What girl on the roster would you scissor, Marlon?
I've never heard that. Can't you ask me a more PG question?
Wait, hold on a second. Valentina Shevchenko, that's a good answer. Fuck Luke Thomas's Nightbot. Joanna the Champ, and I think Joanna's weirdly sexy too. Claudia Gadella, sexy time voice. Paige Van Zandt is Carl Jones. Look at you guys. Yeah, Misha Tate is like, everyone's like, oh, Misha Tate, but PVZ Tate. Valentina's a good one. She is. So, Marlon, I'm sorry before I rudely interrupted. What were you saying?
I just said, can't you ask me a PG question?
All right. If
Okay,
Who would I date?
Okay. Yeah, who would you kiss?
yeah,
That's a PG question.
That's a good question.
There you go.
If you had to go to first base with a fighter, male or female, well, who would you go first base with?
I think Luke Rockhold's a good-looking guy.
He is. He is a very handsome man. I'll give you that. Luke Rockhold. There you go. Now, all right. So Luke Rockhold. That's a good answer. He's a very model-looking man. Yeah, Carrie agrees too. Marlon would pick Sage Northcutt, says Carl Jones. What do you think about Sage Northcutt, Marlon?
No, I don't know. He
Is he young for Marlon?
yeah, he is young. I don't know. He's just not. I mean, he's not an ugly guy, but he. I don't like the bleached hair. I don't know. And his muscles are a little too much. Like he almost looks like a Ken doll.
I get that a lot. A lot of people say, like, if I go to the beach, they'll be like, it's just too many muscles. I'm like, I'm sorry.
With your little skinny flamingo legs.
Hey, stop it. They're so my legs, runway model legs. That's what I have over here. Runway model legs. Cuckold, says Jay Smooth. Olympia Lowlife says Valentina. It's my favorite by a mile. Valentina's good. Let's see. Wow, Marlon wants cuckold. Whoa, good answer, says Carl Jones. Luke Cuckold gets tons of ass, I heard. Yeah, I mean, the guy's a fucking model, for God's sakes. So, I mean, I'll give it to him. What was it, the fight where when he fought Bisping, And after he lost the fight the second time around, Luke Rockhold was leaning against the cage, and Michael Bisping is like, he's just standing there. Like, he even looks good after he gets knocked out. I thought that was a fucking funny comment. He's just standing there, and he even looks good after his face got bashed in by an angry Englishman. But, yeah, so Sage looks gay. Okay, that's good. Okay, so there you go. And Brian Royger would fuck any 150-pound fighter on the roster. How you feel about that, ladies?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Not biased. I like that, huh?
All right, so now that I have the young ladies of the MMA holes on, Marlon Lane, Carrie from the Carrie Show. Now, guys, thank you for subscribing. I love it. Thank you for the thumbs ups. We're back. We got a little setback with a strike. Now we're back. We're flowing strong. We're excited about UFC. We do weekly shows every Wednesday. Now, what I need you, young ladies, to do, beautiful ladies, to do, is this. I need from Carrie and I need from Marlon. Why should the new people subscribe to the MMA holes? Why? What is the reason to subscribe to this channel? What would draw them in and make them want to click that little button, that sexy little button? What do you guys think? Let's start with Carrie first, because God knows what she's gonna say. So we're gonna start with Carrie first on this one.
Well, it's amazing watching you guys watch the fights. Besides, you guys are mostly hot men, hot men watching the fights.
I agree.
Besides that, I'm sure the hot guys in the audience don't really want to watch the hot men watch the fights, but the commentary is great. It's fun just hanging out with you guys when there's nothing else to do. Besides, competing with you doing my own show. So sometimes I don't want to do my show because I was like, I can't compete with Chris. Chris is so much better than me at it.
Well, in fairness, let me just cut you off for a second here. So, Carrie, I do want you to keep doing your shows. As much as I love you in the chat, I would keep on wanting you to do UFC shows. Here's the thing with YouTube. Now, if you're doing a stream and I'm doing a stream and we send people back and forth, it looks good on the algorithm to both of our channels. So if you're feeling a UFC stream, go for it. We'll send love back and forth. It's all good with me. I don't care.
Yeah.
No competition here. But keep going. Keep talking how great we are. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're really great, and I like you do the Wednesday shows. Those are fun to hang out with, and all the UFC news. You keep us updated with all the breaking and updating news, and all the little sound bites and everything that you have. It's just really cool.
Thank you, Carrie. That was actually really nice. I was expecting a complete train wreck, but you pulled it together and you said very nice things. That was very good of you, Carrie. I like that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Marlon, what do you think? Now, Marlon, let me explain to you guys, if you are new to the show, Carrie and Marlon, absolutely awesome. Both have had the MMA holes back, and Marlon is like is Craig Lee. Marlon is pretty fucking high up on the list. She comes on almost every freaking time, and she always spits knowledge. She always brings a little class to the show, which we do need. Marlon, why should people subscribe to the MMA holes?
Well, this is a show that is for the viewers, I feel, because you interact with the chat. You are very informative about MMA, but you also just kind of shoot the crap with everybody, and you involve everybody, and it, it's never a dull moment, in my opinion. So I think that if you have subscribed tonight, thank you for finding us, and I hope you stay with us because it only gets better from here.
That was awesome, Marlon. Now, the key word in what Marlon said is this. The key word Marlon said is us, and that's what we pride ourselves on here on the MMA holes. This chat room, which I'm showing you guys right now, in the Hangouts you can't see, but I'm showing the MMA holes right now. This is us. This whole chat room over here, the swole, cringiest chat on YouTube is the family. It really is. It's a great, fun time with you guys, hanging with you guys. Each and every time we come on, I get a little jittery. I get a little goosebumps and butterflies, and I get excited. Now, you did say subscribers. 971 we're at right now. This is really exciting. We pulled in a couple extra subscribers tonight just for the hell of it. And that's nice to see you guys. You guys are wonderful. Wonderful. All right, so now, what are your plans?
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to let you go right now.
No worries. Marlon's at work. Marlon Lane, any last words before you bounce?
No, just welcome new subscribers. Nice to see everyone. Always great chatting. And thank you for having me on, Chris. I really appreciate it. I love the new beard. It looks good.
Thank you, Marlon. Appreciate
it.
Be
on here together, Marlon.
I'm sorry?
It's good to be on here together.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. So hopefully you get your show up and running back again. And it's great to see you as always, Carrie.
Okay, thanks. You
That-
too.
You're welcome.
There she's.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye, Marlon. Marlon Lane, live on the MMA-HOLES. It's always good to talk to Marlon. She's always a great guest. And there's her tits. If you guys saw her in a second, she got up and you saw her boobs. All right, so Marlon, thank you. So Carrie, so now it's been a while since you've been on the MMA-HOLES. It's good to have you here. And there's Marlon's face. Hold on. Let's see if we get you over here. And boom, there's Carrie. Carrie from the Carrie Show. Is there any plugs that you would like to plug? Your channel? Anything coming up in the Carrie streams, in the Carrieverse, before you bid us farewell? What do you think, Carrie? What do you say?
Yes, subscribe to the Carrie Show. I will be doing sports streams, upcoming singing streams.
I think Marlon's
Still here in Maryland.
I think she's in trouble. We'll leave her on the corner. There she is. Go ahead. Sorry, Carrie. Go ahead.
So yeah, upcoming singing streams, upcoming sports streams. I'm starting to incorporate a little bit of WWE stuff. So if anybody's into that, I may start doing that once in a while too, along with the UFC stuff. And I'll try to not have like a schedule, but I'll try to start doing shows at least once or twice a week.
That is awesome. Now, 3-3 in the chat wants Carrie to smile. What do we say?
Thank you. I'll smile.
Stephen Killam says, I'd rather suck
Chris Cyborg's
dick. So that's okay. All right. Carrie, thank you so much for jumping on the MMA-HOLES. It was great seeing you. It was great chatting with you. And we look forward to having you on again. Look at that shirt, looking good as usual. And I'm looking forward to jumping into your next live stream, Carrie. Thanks for coming on.
Okay, thanks, Chris.
All right, there she is, Carrie. Carrie from the Carrie Show. Thank you for joining us on the MMA-HOLES. Okay, so we have Marlon, we had Carrie talking some stuff with us on the MMA-HOLES. It's always good to hang out with them. All right, chat room. I hope we all recuperated from from that dysfunction. It is wonderful, wonderful. And it's really good to have these cool people to talk to, man. It really is. I love interacting with these fine young ladies on the MMA-HOLES. Bye, Marlon. Keep my side of the bed warm for later when I get there, says Jason Smith, and that is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Olympia Lowlife says, LOL, Jason. She comes, HGH. Your ex-boyfriend's here. Welcome. Just kidding. Brian Roy just says, Carrie sounds the show is headed in the right direction. Hold on. Carrie sounds the show is headed the right direction. It is when Carrie's on. Brian Roy just says, like. That's right. One more like. And we play the song one more time. 3-3 gives a woohoo with a smiley face. Carl Jones says, let's talk about Frankie Edgar and Yair Rodriguez fight. That's going to be a fun fight. You ask and you receive. All right, let's go schedule. Frankie Edgar, you want a little Edgar? You want a Yair? You get it. Now remember, guys, this is how this is working. All right? This is the plan. The plan is this. UFC 211 will be the return of the Fight Buddies. Now, the Fight Buddies is why you want to be subscribed to this channel, because that's when we get drunk and I say really dumb things. Even more dumb things than I did tonight. So the Fight Buddies will be going on at UFC 211. And that's going to be wonderful, wonderful. Thanks, everyone. This is the Carrie Show. Friday night is going to be the introduction of Random Night, where Justin Sumter has a fight, and we'll do a mini Fight Buddies for that. It's going to be great. Living room. Here's the living room, the MMA-HOLES living room, where everything gets down. If you look closely, you see Frankie Edgar versus Yair Rodriguez. Now, you will get my final pick on Fight Buddies, but let's talk about it. Number 7 ranked Yair Rodriguez versus number 2 ranked Frankie Edgar. Okay, this fight's going down. Frankie wasn't thrilled about this fight because Frankie's like, wait a second. Yair's number 7. I'm your top dog. I'm a veteran. What's going on here? I don't need this Yair fight. It's a little too risky. It's a little too dangerous. What am I doing here? Why is this happening? Well, it is happening. Yair Rodriguez has a huge opportunity right now. Now, if you don't remember Yair Rodriguez, remember BJ Penn, and remember some highlight reel stuff before that. Yair Rodriguez, expand the history. Check it out. All right. You ready, guys? Look at all the reds. Just look at it. BJ Penn, Cesaris. Oh, just go down the list. Over here of reds, Yair Rodriguez is one of the hottest guys now. Coming out. Coming strong. Coming from Mexico. And he's only 24 years old. 145-pounder, about to make some noise. Now, remember what I say about these Mexican fighters. Do not sleep on them. Mexicans are tough dudes. They're tough motherfuckers. And Yair Rodriguez is just another example of that. Now you have the answer in Frankie Edgar. The breakdown was on my channel. Did you see the breakdown? We did a collaboration with other YouTubers. Check 2 videos ago, and you can see our faces were splattered on other videos. Let me show you. Let's just do that because that's what we do over here. Here's the carry show. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. All right, let's go to the YouTube channel. Check it out. Google Zoom. To the YouTube channel, to the MMA-HOLES. We click on it. We do it. We just do it. And here we are. Hot girls. This is the MMA-HOLES channel. It's the best channel on YouTube, and you are subscribed to it. So that's congratulations. Congratulations. Now look at this. Guaranteed picks over here. UFC 211. Guaranteed picks. We did a collaboration. If you didn't see it, check it out. You know what? Fuck it. We're here. Let's go. All right. Here it is. Now this is a friend of the show. We did 5... Whoa. Easy, buddy. This guy's got such a radio voice. I'm so jealous of his radio voice. This is my friend Michael's picks on Frankie Edgar, Yair Rodriguez. This is not the MMA-HOLES picks. I'll give you that on Fight Buddies. But let's listen to what Frankie Edgar Rodriguez Michael says. Now you can check him out. In the description is links to every single fight. After this video is done, check out those links and you can see my face because I did a video as well. And if you want to see my video and you didn't look, hit me with the ones and I'll play it right after this. Check this out.
211 is going down May 13th in Dallas, Texas. And it is awesome, featuring 2 title fights in what in my opinion is the best fight card of the year so far. For me, the most intriguing matchup is Frankie Edgar versus Yair Rodriguez. Rodriguez is on an 8-fight winning streak, with the last 6 of those coming in the UFC. In his last 3 fights, he's beaten Andre Fili, Alex Caceres, and BJ Penn. In his last fight, I couldn't decide if I was sick to my stomach watching BJ get absolutely owned, or in awe of Yair's slick stand-up skills. But he's taken a big step up in competition, as Edgar is a former UFC champion and perennial title contender. At 35 years of age, Edgar will try and derail the hype train of a man a decade younger. Now, I know Rodriguez could be the next star in the UFC at 145 pounds, because random casual fans keep coming up to me at work and asking about him. But it's hard to know exactly where he stands. Many have crowned him the next champion after his dismantling of Penn. But we should remember that Frankie did the exact same thing to a much younger Penn on more than one occasion. Also of note is the fact that Edgar hasn't lost a non-title fight since 2008 in just his 4th fight in the UFC. Many people would likely give Rodriguez the advantage if the fight stays standing, but look for Edgar to try and mix in takedowns to give himself the advantage and control the fight. Even if the fight does stay standing, I wouldn't count Edgar out. He is still quick and has great footwork. If Edgar can't get the takedown, he'll likely try to control the distance and disable Rodriguez's spectacular attacks. So the way I see it, wrestling and ground advantage go to Edgar. I'll give a slight stand-up advantage to Rodriguez. I'll also give him the X-Factor advantage, because who knows what awesome techniques he might try and pull off to end the fight. And finally, Edgar gets the heart advantage, because that guy can take a beating and never stop. Since I have to pick, I'll take Edgar via decision. But who knows, Rodriguez may become the first person to ever stop Edgar inside the octagon. And he may just pull off the first Mortal Kombat style bicycle kick and end it in the first round. My name's Michael Gross for the MMA Super Friends. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you, Michael. So there he is, Michael Gross for the MMA Super Friends. I like that. Links in the descriptions to all the videos. Now, I did a video. You have to find my video. It's on another channel. Let me know if you saw it. If you want to see it right now, hit me with the ones, and I'll play my pick for the first fight between 2 young Spaniards, Mexican and Pee Wee Herman. Well, if you want to see it, I'll play it. But, yeah, check it out in the description. It's pretty cool. And it was nice to collab with some friends, new friends. Nice to make YouTube friends. They're good people. Now, what he said about Frankie Edgar and Yair were actually pretty good. I think that he was pretty on point with all his points. He hit all the points on the head, hit the nails on the head, and he did a very good job. So kudos to Michael on that one. Not only does he have an amazing radio voice, but he actually did a great job in explaining what is about to happen in that fight. Now, you can't keep Frankie Edgar out of any fight. Frankie Edgar is Frankie Edgar. There's a reason why they call him the answer. So he's going to be a tough opponent for Yair Rodriguez. Yair Rodriguez is exciting, explosive, and nuts. So that's a great fight. A lot of fun. We're going to be talking in depth on the Fight Buddies, but we're going to be talking more as Fight Week goes along. Now look at this. Stephen Killen, Frankie Santiago, Jay Smooth wants to see the video. So maybe we'll just fucking play it. Maybe we'll just do it right now. All right. So now I pass it over. Henry Cejudo versus Sergio Pettis. Now, do me a favor. When this video's down, fucking go jump in and drop a fucking like over here. Now, do you want to see my assessment? You said yes. You hit me with the ones. Now, you can see I'm very professional with my assessments. So be prepared for some very professional MMA reporting.
Difference in leg reach.
Whoops. What the fuck? Why don't we play from the fucking beginning? Here we go. Ready, guys? Look, there it is. Rest in peace, beard. But right off the bat, we start off with stupidity. And here we go. UFC 211, lock of the night. My name is Chris, and I am an MMA-hole. I am going to give you guys the guaranteed pick from Mystic Moss. I never, ever, ever get my picks wrong. So you better shut the fuck up and watch. Henry Cejudo, Sergio Pettis. Who will win? Look at Henry. Look at that big Mexican head. He's ready to fight Sergio Pettis. Buy my shirt. These two little bastards, they're going to beat the living snot out of each other, and it's going to be glorious. Now, my predictions in this fight is it will be a 3-rounder. Young Spanish Pee Wee Herman, big Mexican head. Look at the stats. 10-2-0 is the Cejudo, number 2 fighter. Number 6 fighter Sergio Pettis, 15-2-0. Look down the list a little bit more. There is a 2-inch height advantage for Sergio Pettis. Now look at the reach. 69 inches is Sergio Pettis. Henry Cejudo, 64 inches. An inch difference in leg reach. Sergio Pettis has every physical advantage. That doesn't mean shit because my pick is Henry Cejudo for the win. Henry Cejudo will use that big monstrous Mexican head and he will smash it into Sergio Pettis' face multiple times. He will drag him down to the floor and grind him. Every time Sergio Pettis does one of those stupid crazy moves, Cejudo will shoot. He will be victorious. He may eat some punches on the way in, but he will be victorious in taking Sergio Pettis down. Sergio Pettis off his back may be flexible and limber, but it's not enough against the dominance of the heavier. Cejudo is very big for his weight class, and Cejudo will cut down and be the size that he needs to be and be victorious the day of UFC 211. Who do you guys have? Let me know down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you disagree, fuck you. Check out our other friends on YouTube. That's right. Check them out in the description. Look down below. Down here. I have no pants on. Now, what I need you to do is subscribe to the greatest show on YouTube, the MMA-HOLE. That's right. We do weekly shows every Wednesday night. Tell them, Chris. So subscribe to us now. And always remember, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole. That's fucking right. That's how you do it. Now, guys, check out the descriptions. We have the rest of the picks. Subscribe to Rated 101, who is hosting that beautiful, wonderful, wonderful video. All right, let's UFC 211. Shut up, Chris. Shut up. We heard enough of you. So that was that. That was my pick. I don't usually give my picks right off the bat, but Cejudo, I do feel, is wonderful, wonderful with that big, majestical, magical, big Mexican head. And I feel that he's going to take control of the situation. Now, when you ask me to collaborate, that's the gems that you get, as I almost vomited on myself from a burp. That is exciting. So that's that. But yeah, definitely check out the description for the rest of our friends. 5 channels. 5 people you need to subscribe to, like the videos, drop some comments. The best part is, I need you guys to go to these channels and say, we are the MMA-holes. Go in there, say hello, and say your friends from the MMA-holes support all love of MMA, because that's what we do over here. We are wonderful, wonderful. It is 1:07 a.m. Couple more minutes, and we're going to shut this fucker down. We went pretty fucking long, and I love it. Laugh my ass off, Chris. Jason Smooth, you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, that's fucking loud. Jesus Christ. My ears almost exploded. Awesome. You are awesome, Wonton. That's just my point. Poirier can only beat scrubs. Poirier, we'll see. That fight coming up for Poirier, oof, that's going to be an interesting one. Eddie is got a chip on his shoulder. I can't wait to watch that fight. It's going to be fucking sick. Stay frosty, guys. Fuck Luke Thomas. That's right, Brian Roja. Fuck that guy. 3-3 says, so Dustin is a gatekeeper. He's not a bum. Gatekeeper equals king of the bumps. Says 3-3. Okay. Fair enough. Agreed. LOL. With a smiley. And you know what? That's a good fucking point. Michael Johnson should fight Paul Felder. Michael Johnson versus Paul Felder? Not bad. Not bad. I would watch that fight. I don't know if Michael Johnson wants to do that, but Paul Felder definitely will. Dominic, welcome. I liked and subbed. There you go. Dominic liked and subbed. This is exciting news. Thank you, Dominic. Welcome to MMA-HOLES. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I need to get another chair because now the squeak is starting to get on my nerves. All right. Flyweight division gatekeeper. Benavidez. Yes. He can't get past Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse leaves. That gate. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Fucking phlegm. Good show, man. Carl Jones, you are a good subscriber and a good friend of the MMA-HOLES. You're wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
XGhost22 says, when is the next stream? XGhost, the next stream is? When is the fucking next stream? Well, right now, the next stream is Monday. Monday, I will be doing one earlier in the day, but you may get a little surprise, Chris. You never know. I come on. I have a lot of working this weekend, so it's going to be tough, but I'll try to do a live stream before that. Always, this is why I say hit that bell next to the notification, next to the subscription. When you're subscribed, there's a little notification bell over there. You click that fucker, and this way you know when we're on. So you need to do that. So then you'll know when I pop on randomly, and a glorious face appears. Stephen Killam says bantamweight gatekeeper John Dotson. John Dotson has a little chip on his shoulder, but it's boring as fuck. Jason Smith says Michael Johnson has that killer instinct. He don't talk shit either. That's why I'm a huge fan. Jason Smith, one of the MMA-HOLES, says Michael Johnson has crazy eyes. And he does. 145 gatekeeper, Cub Swanson. That one, yes, I agree. 155 Barboza. Fucking Stephen Killen is hitting him on the head. Edson Barboza is just like right there. There's so many times where I'm like, this man needs a belt. So many times. That's a good one. And Cerrone is the 170. Cerrone's weird because Cerrone could be a 155.
Ooh, it's a subscriber.
What? Wonton? Welcome to the MMA-HOLES. Wonton, look at this sexy swole man. Wonton is part of the MMA-HOLES Live, and there he is. Boom. Is now an MMA-HOLE. Welcome. Hope you're a wonderful one.
Wonderful.
Well, now he is because he's subscribed. Cerrone, I would say 2 divisions. Fucking guy. Black Zillions need to go Team Fighting Championship. Jason Smith, I binge watched last weekend Team Fighting Championship, you fuck. I couldn't stop watching it. I was obsessed. So if you guys haven't seen it, you better watch it. Team Fighting Championship is absurd madness, and I fucking love it. Honestly, I want that to fucking explode. It's insane. You know what the thing is? Here's the thing. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Team Fighting Championship, it's 5-on-5 teams, MMA fighting, inside, I think it's in Russia, some shit like that. And these guys, they go fight. There's pretty much no rules. You just can't poke each other in the eye and bite, I think that's the only thing you can't do. You could be on the floor and you could get fucking bicycle kicked right to the mush, and they don't give a fuck. Dragging people out. My problem with Team Fighting Championship is this. Once the first person loses, that the opposite team automatically wins. Because once you're one man down, they start doubling up and then the fight's over. So I haven't seen it yet where a guy loses and then that team still wins. Usually the first guy that loses, your team gets fucked up. It sucks, man. It sucks to be the losing team in that because you got 5 guys kicking you in the fucking face. But it's insane. Subscribe. That's right, Nightbot. Tell them. Cub Swanson equals Uriah Faber as goalkeeper duty. Yeah, Uriah Faber. Jeez, poor guy. Oh well. Heavyweight is just a mess, period. Heavyweight Ngannou. Or Ngannou, I can never say his name right, but Ngannou is the guy. But I said that Derek Lewis is the man of 2017, and it's looking pretty fucking good for Derek Lewis. So Derek Lewis versus Mark Hunt is going to be a lit fight. Check that out. Hell yeah, Chris, that's right, Jason Smith. Jay Smoot says TFC is for the savage. It really is. We were watching, it was a fucking 3rd birthday party. And I'm sitting there with my buddy, and Diaper John was there, by the way. And we threw it on. V-Neck was there as well. And, during a 3rd birthday party, we were watching it. It was totally uncalled for. This is 5 times 5. MMA is nonsense. Wait, hold on. This 5-5. Oh, hold on. Sorry, Stefan. It's really late. This 5-on-5 MMA is nonsense. It is complete it's madness. It's not nonsense. It's fucking madness. After the stream, go check out TFC. It's just fucking nuts. TFC. Check it out. I'll try, Jason. That's right, Carrie. You keep trying, you do that. Hey, Becky Dean's here. What's up? Yo, all you MMA-HOLES, Becky Dean, subscribe to Becky Dean. She is awesome. She's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
There it is. Holy shit, Chris, you're almost at 1,000 subs. That's right. Don't jinx it. Don't tell anyone, but we're so close. Now, UFC 211, we're going to hit it and fly past it. And look at this. Holy shit. Just in time before we ended the show. 10 more likes. Keep on liking and subscribing.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes. Yes.
I've
Dance,
got
Joe,
10
dance.
more likes.
Dance.
I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you, Joe, for your contribution. Now, you better subscribe right now. If you're not subscribed to the MMA-Holes, we have 4 people dying of AIDS. And subscribe to the greatest MMA show on YouTube, the MMA-Holes. Weekly shows every Wednesday. Next week, we're starting 3 times a week. So you need to be here. You need to be subscribed. Hit the notification bell. Do it right now. I can't see someone beating Ngannou. No. Well, Derek Lewis. Ngannou is just, he is on another level right now. He really is. 5 people dying of AIDS. That guy is a monster. Chris, they are dangerous. They're motherfuckers getting KO'd and then waking up and get re-KO'd. Don't like that part, though. Somebody's going to kill. Yeah, listen. Eventually, they're going to have to control. They're going to have to control it a little bit more with the rules because someone's going to die. 10 mo likes, says Brian Roy. That's right. 10 mo likes. That's right. Swole that tip jar. 3-3 says, you know who is the realest motherfucker lately? Robert Whittaker. That last win was epic. Robert, if you pick against Robert Whittaker, you should be shot and dragged away from wherever you picked against him because Robert Whittaker is just, he is on another level as well. And you're right, 3-3. That's a good point. 3-3, you've become a very swole MMA hole. 3-3, where are you from? Let us know. And thank you for joining us. Becky Dean says, hit that like and share. That's right. I do need you guys to share these videos. That's the only way we could spread this dysfunctional word. That's the only way we could spread the word of this chat. So when you guys are done, share it. Even watching it right now, just hit that fucking share button and share it all over your social media. We want to infect the world with the MMA holes. Derek is fat. Love him, but he's Black Roy Nelson. Derek Lewis. He's a big man, Derek Lewis. He's a big boy. He's scary too. I love his style, man. I really do. That last Whittaker win wasn't even fair. Dude is an Aussie fighter, an alligator. It's tough for me to make any argument against Whittaker right now. The guy is on fire. He is on fucking fire. Black Roy Nelson, Jason Smith. 3-3 says Robert is on fire lately. There we go. We both agree he's on fire. Guys, whoa, we got a Ryan. You guys are going so great. Keep on subscribing. Keep on liking. Keep the conversation going. What I need you guys to do, if your eyes are still wide awake, if you're still hyped up on coffee, after this stream, after you all subscribe, of course, the people that aren't subscribed, after the stream, go check out TFC. TFC, Team Fighting Championship, or whatever the fuck that is. Go check it out, and your eyes will explode. The TFC is insane. It really is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. The TFC is a Team Fighting Championship, and it's 5-on-5 disaster. It really is a disaster. I cringed. I cringed big time, and I like to watch crazy shit, but that shit is out of control. So, that's right. Random Night starts next week. Next Wednesday, we have our show again against after The Ultimate Fighter, so check in. And, yeah, let me know in the comments section, all right? Let me know in the comment section. This is what I need to know. UFC 211. UFC 211, what fight are you most excited for in UFC 211? I need to know in the comment section so when this video shuts down. Redhead.
It's a subscriber.
Look at Redhead. 973. Redhead, you are 973. If you keep subscribing right now, I'll show you before I sign off. I'm about to shine off. Redhead. Look at that. Another ginger jumping onto the MMA-Holes Live. Welcome, wonderful, wonderful. Dillashaw gonna get K'd the fuck out, says Kurt. It's very possible. As much as I'm rooting for TJ, it's very, very possible. If you guys missed the beginning of the show, we had Tough 25. I did the recap of episode number 3. So I didn't forget about it. It's in the beginning of the show. So rewatch. And you'll just see me complain for a good 20 minutes. Masvidal versus Maya, says Jay Smooth. Keep the conversation going. Thank you. Thank you so much for being awesome. This show is great. I had an awesome time with you guys. 43 likes and only 5 people dying of AIDS. And, yeah, that's great. Guys, remember, don't be an a-hole. Everybody be an MMA-hole. Yes. That's right. Let's end it up. Give me a fuck Luke Thomas in the chat. Love to all MMA holes. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Stay sexy.